Yo, yo, yo! What's happening? You alright, or what? Happy Big Friday! It's Friday, finally Friday, right? It's come around pretty quick this week, though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Wow, the chat's already gone past where I can see. Dang, how we doing, guys? Happy Big Friday! Happy Big Friday! I hope everyone's had a great week, right? Hope everyone's had a great week. You have to bear with me today, Chad. I've had a lot of caffeine today. I am flipping hype. I'm hyped because it's Friday. I'm hyped because it's Fallout. Hyped because you guys are here. Let's flip and go. How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling? Is everyone hype? Is everyone hype? Why is it split in two? There we go. I can see the top now. Goku with the first. Let's go, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Apples for Goku. Apples for Goku in the chat. 50 swing. Love it. Well, it's thematic to Fallout, right? Fallout stuck in that retro futuristic vibe. Lots of 50s music in its soundtrack. You know, so I tried to go for that kind of vibe. First and a half. Happy Big Friday, Sue Ellen. How are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. I wonder how Mecha always has fitting songs. Okay, I've admitted this several times before, and I know people I don't know, varying different opinions about it, right? But I use AI, right? I use AI, and I'll keep it brief because we've discussed it before. If you're not a fan of AI tools, I totally get it, right? I totally get it. But I find it to be a really interesting tool, and it's very handy for my reasons, right? I'm just a small fry on the internet. So by using it for thumbnails and using it for intro music, it's not going to really affect anyone's career or anything. And it's just a really useful tool for me here on my well, me and Sue Ellen, I guess, because Sue Ellen helps me out a lot as well. But it's a really useful tool for me as a small fry to make things a bit cooler and snazzier. And, make the present. It's like having a budget, right? Which I don't have. Do you understand what I'm saying? And with these tools as well, you really do get in. You get out of it what you put into. So there is kind of like an element of a creative process there, anyways. You can't just like go, I want this thing, and get exactly what you want, right? It's all dependent on the prompts you put into the thing, is how good you're gonna get back, right? And sometimes you do have to roll the dice a few times before it really hits that sweet spot. But like I say, it's I understand if you're not a fan of it. I can totally understand why. He generates them himself via Suno. There we go. Sue Allen just explained it. Anyways, cool. I'll check that out. Sounds fun. It is a fun tool. It gets a little addictive sometimes though, because you're like one more roll, right? But you only get a certain amount of rolls a day if you're using a free version like me, right? Because I'm sod paying for it. But yeah, that's what I use. That's what I would use. Happy Friday! Happy Friday to you as well, buddy. Perfect intro start. Goosebumps. They've been doing things that way for a while now. Right? Kip, what's up, Kip? Happy Big Friday. Let's get the shout outs rolling. Right? Let's get a shout out for Kip. How are we doing? Hope you're well as well, Kip. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Let's flip and go. Hey, Kip. Let's see. Can I get a whoo? Where's the shout out? Oh, there it is. Let's flip and go.
Gave me a startle there, Wager Roger. Rollins, whatever your name is. Gamba Gamba?
Let's flip
Gamba
and
Gamba.
go. Kip, I'm T-minus 30 minutes before I head out for another horn shift. Where I hopefully it won't overheat this time. Hopefully, right? Fingers crossed. Touch wood. Hopefully, it all goes well this time, Kip. But have fun. It sounds fun, right? Hope everything goes well. Don't overheat this time. I don't know how you prevent that. Maybe, I don't know, take an ice pack. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's the most I can help. You'll be okay, Kip. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be just fine, right? Goku, you don't have time for that. You need to watch. No, Kip's alright. Kip's alright. Go and have fun. Go and have a good time at the haunt, Kip. What's your costume this time? Good question. I'm a prison guard this year. Oh. Ooh la la. I didn't say that, Kip. I didn't say that, right? Hey, oh, happy Big Friday. Happy Big Friday, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Oh, no, Andy is caffeinated a little bit too much today. My heart's racing. It's like, fucking God. It's going hell for leather today, right? Glue, what's up, Glue? Yay, Fallout. Let's get you a shout out as well, Glue. Happy Big Friday. How's everyone doing, guys? Hope everyone's well, right? Hope everyone's well. Cool. Maybe test my prompt website can help you out with that. Test my prompt. I'll try and commit that to memory.
Tesha.
Oh no, it's
Tesha,
this
he's
one.
still really upset with me.
Oh, it's not this one.
Glue, take away my trumpet. I am the boss.
This is the aftermath
How
of
could I
that
boss without
incident,
my
right?
trumpet, you know?
You have
Oh,
a
I'm
mouth.
so drunk you can hear it in my voice. Can we
like
ban
really
shout
good,
outs for Glue
though.
and Kip so they never come up?
Really good. Yeah.
I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. We wouldn't do that.
What the fuck?
We wouldn't do that. It's just fucking embarrassing. You can hear how drunk I am. Good grief. Good grief. Lol,
go, that's why
that's
I'm
the
the boss.
aftermath.
Right?
Holy, okay.
What about
See,
me? I
I just-
missed it.
I
I was
just-
just joking
I
about banning your
helped you
shout outs.
ascend,
Because there's a
really.
chance that the embarrassing one will pop up. I was only joking though. I was only joking. If you do the crime, you gotta do the time, something like that, right? My fault for getting drunk on the internet, right? And being a drunken fool. So I gotta do the time. Does that make sense? Is that the right saying? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. That stream was wild. Came a bit later. You're already wasted as fuck. I drunk half a liter of rum in a short space of time, and I was just necking them as well. I was doing it in shot format. So yeah, I was wasted. Yes, the aftermath. Wait, what about me? Oh, I read that. Beg your pardon. At least Glue put you out of your misery. How are we doing, guys? It's Big Friday already, man. Already. I've been working today. I had a good day, right? I had a chicken burger afterwards as well. It was delicious. And like I said, my heart is racing. I'm fully caffeinated, right? And I think we got a plan for what to do in Fallout today. Because it is Fallout today, as is the style on a Friday, right? You had a burger too. I know, I saw. You sent me a picture. It looked delicious, right? Not a chicken, it was a cow. A cowie? A cow. Let's go, moo. Yeah, I had a delicious chicken burger. But, yeah, we're going to play some Fallout today. It is Fallout Fridays, as is the style, right? We're going to be carrying on in the Mojave, doing our house run. In just a second, we'll hop on over. Don't worry, I know you guys are here for the video games, right? Don't want to hear me chat nonsense for too long. But, yeah, we're going to continue, and I think I've got a plan in mind today. So, oh, by the way, before we start, as per usual, everything should sound and look fine. If not, just let me know in the chat. I won't know unless you tell me. So tell me in the chat, and I'll be able to fix that as soon as you let me know. But without further ado, right, let's unmute the game, full screen, and hop on over. Here we are, back in our lovely residence in Novak, because of course we are an idolized citizen of Novak these days. Now then, last week, I think we completed Return to Sender, right? We did, which involved going around all the ranger camps and getting to the bottom of a situation where they were receiving false reports. So, today, with that out of the way, I think we'll go pop back to Camp Forlorn Hope and get some stuff there done. Not entirely, though. We're going to start restoring hope. But the last time we played through this game for our low intelligence run, this quest broke. And we couldn't progress it, right? Because as great as this game is, it's not perfect. It's very, it's very finicky, right? It does break and crash a lot. And unfortunately, our progress got halted. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case this time. But we're going to go and start things off before we move on to elsewhere. Now then, we already spoke to... Do you know what I realized today? I've been calling this guy by the wrong name, right? Where is he? He usually lives in here. He's not here. Great. Fantastic. But anyway, it's Major Palatli, right? There's an extra L that I've been leaving out. I always call him Major Pilati. I don't know why, right? Maybe I just read it wrong. Shanklet, what's up, buddy? Happy Big Friday. How we doing, Shiny Anklet? How we doing, buddy? Hope you're well, right? I don't think we saw you yesterday, right? How are you doing, buddy? How's things? Happy Big Friday. Thanks for coming along to hang out today, guys. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Right. Where is this guy? We gotta go and talk to... Who is it? Is it the Quartermaster? Talk to Quartermaster Maze, right? Here he is. He's over here. You there, buddy. Oh, it's nighttime. That's right. That's why politely is not in the main tent over here as well. Everyone's sleeping at the moment. So, that should be fine though. Boone, where you going, buddy? Boone's a little confused, but that's fine. Quartermaster Maze, hello. How are you? Hello, Mecha and Gold Gang.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't get
I am
many
fine. How are
visitors
you,
of
buddy?
your
I'm very
esteem.
well. Very caffeinated.
Something I can do for you?
I'm allowed a whiskey today too. True, it's Friday. Don't party too hard though, Shiny Ankler. Okay, drink responsibly, right? But you are allowed today. You've been really good. I just want to. I know you complain all the time about this rule set that admittedly I've implied it on you, right? I'm not even your dad, right? And I'm giving you rules for the week. But I'm really proud of you. Let me just say that, okay? You've stuck to it. Well, as far as I'm aware, right? You could be drinking a cheeky whiskey here and there, and I wouldn't know any. I wouldn't be none the wiser, right? But if you are telling the truth, right, and you've been sticking to your guns, I'm really proud of you, buddy. I'm really proud of you, and it just goes to show you can do it if you put your mind to it, right? I've done a similar thing myself, right? Because I'll admit, in my old job, when I did the whole corporate thing and I worked in an office, right? It got to the point when I was drinking every day, like not a lot, but I would come home from work every day, go to the offie, right? And I would pick up 4 cans every single fucking day, right? And then it got to a point when I was like, I can't do this anymore, right? I can't do this anymore. So I was like, look, only on the weekends, right? No drinking on a school night anymore. And if you put your mind to it, you can do it, right? It's it's a good moral story, right? You can if you put your mind to anything, you can do it, right? So I'm really proud of you, Shiny Anklet. Happy Big Friday as well, buddy. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, alright? But happy Big Friday. I just wanted to say good job, right? Good job. Good job, Shiny Anklet. Take yesterday off, right? That's how good of a job you've done. You can have yesterday off, right? Major Pilates. There's his name there, look. Do you see it? I always call him Pilati, like the exercise, right? But his name's Pilatli. So I gotta bear that in mind whenever I use his name now. So Major Pilatli sent me to help you out, buddy.
So, the Major has you running errands for him.
He does, yes.
Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get.
It's Pilates. It is, right? It is. Thanks, Daddy. Don't ever call me that again, Shiny Anklet. That's weird. Don't call me Daddy, please. I was going to say something then as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Considering this is supposed to be a house run, right? It might seem a little weird that we've been doing so much work for the NCR of late, but trust me, we will be getting to a house run. It's just the house stuff doesn't really kick in until you get to the strip. So for the time being, we're just gonna have to stick with a build-like house, okay? But you know that, Andy, you do yoga from time to time. I don't, right? I don't. Daddy Andy, please stop. Please stop, Sue Ellen. How can I help with your supply problems?
The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found.
Alright, any idea where I should start looking?
I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any
Oh,
supplies.
Helios 1, I'm familiar with that area.
They gotta
We've
be
been there
somewhere
before,
between
right?
here and there. I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything.
This sounds pretty dangerous. I'd like to ask about something else. Nah, we're okay, Ryan. We've got our task, so let's be on our way. Thank you very much, Quartermaster Maze.
We really need those supplies. so don't take your sweet time finding them.
Alright, fucking hell, I've agreed to...
Download complete. Begin recording.
Eddie
Barrow
jump
Outpost
scare?
scientist,
Bloody hell.
I am glad that EDE has reached you.
So is
You will find
Billy and
several
Meta
data
again.
banks of information on this machine.
It's just another day that ends in Y, Shiny Anklet. Just another day that ends in Y. Or G, in her case, right. Continue.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Now, if you're curious why Eddie jump scares us out once in a while, every now and then, basically, this is his companion quest line. It activates when you go to certain areas on the map, which causes him to, like, I don't know, maybe it jogs his memory or something, I'm not sure if he even has one, right, because he's a robot. But, he will play these recordings from his past, and slowly but surely you uncover where Eddie came from. Eddie's actually quite integral to the whole storyline, especially when you get to the point of Lonesome Road as well. But anyways, right, let's go to Helios 1 like we've been requested to. Easy enough, right? We've been there before, so let's just do a little fast travel. Hopefully next time we end up back at Forlorn Hope, it'll be daytime and everyone will be awake. Right, I need to speak to you.
What is it?
We have a day without a G in the end. Mittwoch Wednesday. Oh, it's been a while since I studied German, so I'll take your word for it, right? I know like Montag is Monday, right? I remember that much. Right? Is that a different word for Wednesday, or is that just the normal word for Wednesday? I wanted to check on the troops sent from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse.
It's the normal
I've seen
word for
soldiers
Wednesday.
get assigned there.
Gotcha.
It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
Alright, there's a problem with this that I've just realized.
Later.
At the moment, I'm doing all that I can to avoid annoying the Legion. Right? And, if we do this quest with Boone at our side, we're going to annoy the Legion. Because Boone, I don't know if you know anything about Boone. Well, you do, right? Because we've already started his companion quest. But his wife was sold as a slave to the Legion by Jeannie May over in Novak. And as a result, Boone here, as you can probably understand actually, is not at all a fan of the Legion. And if he sees any Legion, he immediately opens fire. On the other side, I want Boone to kill Legion, but just not yet, right? What I think we're going to do, we're going to go back to Forlorn Hope real quick, and I'm going to tell Boone to wait there in the command tent. Freitag is Friday. It's translated to free day. Right. In that case, does that mean I don't get bullied on a Wednesday? Right? Is that what we're saying? We're pragmatic people. Right, Palatli should be here now that it's morning and he's not here. What the hell, Palatli? Slacking on the job. Am I right? Right, Boone, you hang out here with all of your NCR buddies, right? Wait here.
I'll sit tight.
Good lad. Right, okay, let's, while we're here, actually, I want to do a couple of other things before we go getting involved with, too much here. I want to speak... Oh, Quartermaster Maze lives here now that he's not asleep as well, right? That's more like it, Quartermaster Maze. Unlike Palatli, right? You're actually doing some work in the morning. Palatli isn't... Oh, there he is. He's on his way into the tent now. Good job, right? Now, I always have a little bit of a struggle finding this guy, but I want to talk to Private Sexton next. Just in case we do end up murdering Legion, or starting to. Right, because if I speak to Quartermaster Sexton, not Quartermaster, beg your pardon, Private, Mess Hall, he should reside in here, hopefully. Private Saxton will give us another task. This will only... Oh, he's not here. Right, okay. He must be in one of the other... He must be in the crew's quarters. Not the crew. The quarters, anyways, where they all sleep. They won't start spawning ears on their corpses until I've spoken to Private Saxton, so... He's gonna give me the quest connected with that, so that means that they start spawning in. Now, where are the quarters? I always have trouble finding this place. That's storage. We don't want to go in there, because that's breaking and entering. And we don't want to annoy these guys, right? What about here? That's not even a door. Well done, Andy. Oh, this guy. Right. We're gonna speak to this guy later on. Barracks! That's the word I was looking for. Right, here we go. This should definitely be the one. Here we go, Private Saxton. What a fantastic name, right?
Look who we have here. Always nice to see a friend of the NCR. What can I do for you?
Which comes from medieval times where peasants had more free time than we do now. This is an educational channel. Private Saxton. Reporting for duty. What is your assignment, Private Saxton?
I've been placed in charge of morale. It's difficult trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers.
Good grief, right. So there's no hope in hope. Have you actually tried that? I had to say it.
It's a long story. Let's just say whiskey makes you do strange things to impress a girl. But it also leads to some of my best competition ideas. Want to hear one?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I
Good
propose
grief.
a hunt. Kill any you encounter and bring me the Legion's ear as proof.
My homie lived.
You get it?
I don't
Legion
know what that's a
ear.
reference to, Kip, but GG, homie. GG, homie. Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. This guy, I didn't expect that answer from asking him about it, or for asking further about it, right? Apparently, in the past, Private Saxton tried to wrangle some Brahmin with a stocking to impress a girl. That's hilarious. You think of that on your own? You know I love a good pun.
Been waiting
right?
for a chance
Get
to
it?
use
Legion
it.
ear.
So can I count you in?
Legionnaire, right? I'm a big fan of puns, as you all know. He was drunk, used his stocking to wrangle a Brahmin and lived. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I see what you mean. Which head would you go for? Depends what side you're standing on, I guess, right? Depends what side you're standing on. Put that into context, everyone. Brahmin mutate 2 heads in this universe, because of course everything's mutated in this universe. Sign me up, Private Saxton.
Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter Legion's scum. Can I help you with anything else?
I've got some ears, but I don't want to hand them in just yet. And I don't want to ask about morale either, because he will give you an answer depending on how many ears you've handed in. So let's leave for the time being.
See you later.
There is a cool little mechanic here as well, which I'll show off when I start handing in ears to Private Saxton. I can't remember where it is, but he will put a notch on the wall in chalk for every ear that you hand in. We want to try and hand in the maximum amount that we can, right? Before, I know we just left Boone on his own. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm a burpy baby. Pardon me. I know I just left Boone on his own, right? But before we actually leave him on his own, I want to go and see if the doctor is willing to give us some work first. Just in case oh, there's Politely. There. Hello, Politely. Just in case it gives me any points with Boone towards his quest, so follow me for a second, right? We're going to leave him waiting there again before we go back to Helios 1. Not Helios 1, beg your pardon. Go and pick up the supplies. Right, now, where's the medical tent? I think it's over here. Yeah, here we go. It's got the big red cross outside. That's a massive hint. This is the medical tent. Right. Now, if your play as a male courier in this game, this guy is Dr. Richards. That's his name. He's very unprofessional. He flirts with you outrageously if you're a male courier. And you can reciprocate the flirting back if you wish to, but you need the confirmed bachelor perk in order to do so. But he is an outrageous flirt. But luckily we're playing as a female courier in this instance, so we don't want to have to put up with that. Hello, Dr. Richards!
I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you?
What you mean? What's he mean? He doesn't expect to see me here. What does he mean by that? Handing it in ear can break him. Saved often during this quest. No autosave, please. Gotcha. Thanks for... Yeah, you're probably right, Goku, because it broke last time. So, yeah. No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. How are things around the camp?
The Legion has been hitting us pretty hard lately. Lots of casualties, not many people I can save.
Things look pretty rough in here. Maybe that'll lead to it.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
This place looks more like a... No, he seems to be handling it well. Let's be nice to him, right?
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
Here we go. Alright, what makes you think someone is stealing your supplies?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
I can look into this for you.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. Right, wrong button. Medical mystery has now been active. And while we're here in the camp, we can do this one, right? So, we've already... Who said that? Titan, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, Titan? Happy Big Friday. Kip, alright, I'm out here. Have fun, you all. You have fun as well, Kip. Be careful today, though, okay? Thank you for the lurk as well. I appreciate that. Appreciate the lurk. Let me get you a shout-out, Titan. We've done all the shout-outs. I haven't missed anyone, right? I haven't missed anyone. Hopefully not. Let me know if I have. And I apologize, but let's get Titan. Wow, they played this one yesterday. I'm really warm all of a sudden. It's not because of the clip, right? Because the clip's all fire and brimstone. It's really warm all of a sudden.
This one's non-boss fight sequence.
Woo!
And it's going to boss fights.
Happy Big Friday, though, Titan. How you doing, buddy? Got kiddos running errands, no problem. Good luck with that. Good luck with those errands. But thanks for popping in, dude. Appreciate it. And happy Big Friday. Hope you and the kiddos are well. You and yours, right? Alright, I don't know if he's still going to be standing there because he does move around, but we've already walked past the guy we need to speak to. Fortunately, he's already here, right? Now, you can bump into this guy in the middle of the night and catch him in the act. I'm going to talk to him for now, though, because hopefully I've got good enough skills.
Did you figure on coming out here and helping us lowly troopers out?
Do you know anything about Dr. Richards' missing medical supplies?
Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that.
Aha, we've got the skills, right? Medicine of 50, dilated eyes, increased heart rate. I can relate today. I think you took the drugs.
What? Oh shit, how the fuck? Oh man, I'm in some deep shit now. Look, I can explain everything. Really, just give me a chance to explain.
Okay, and this better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
Look, I can appreciate what this guy's going through, right? But doing drugs is not the answer, right? What about the injured men that need this medicine? Doing drugs isn't going to change anything, right? So yeah. What about the injured men that need this medicine?
I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. They needed this. So what happens now?
Now, we're gonna tell him to turn himself in, right? It's the best thing to do. It's the best thing for the morale in this camp as well. So do the right thing, Private Stone. Okay, turn yourself in.
Haven't you heard anything I've said? Don't you understand?
Oh, I picked the wrong option. Fuck.
Maybe I can change your mind. I still have some drugs left over. They're all yours if you let me go.
Ah, fuck. I picked the wrong option. Drugs are always an answer, Andy. Probably not the best answer. Probably the wrong answer, but still an answer. Alright, technically, yes. Technically. Fuck. I picked the wrong thing, guys. We can save scum this, right? That's my fault, though. I wasn't paying attention. I said one thing I was gonna do and did a different thing. So pretend that didn't happen, right? And we'll pick the same options again. And just mash through the dialogue as I kick over barrels. My bad.
I've heard of you.
I made a mistake. It was a button.
It's
It's an input error, right? Right. So medicine 50. Right. It's better be good. What about the injured man? That's the one we picked last time. I'm not sure that one really matters, to be honest with you. I want you to turn yourself in. That's what I was supposed to pick, right? That's what I wanted to pick. I just wasn't paying attention.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
Right, and now with speech of 60, we can convince him to do so. It's better if you turn yourself in rather than me turning you in.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing. And
There we go. That's what I wanted to pick originally anyways, right? Sorry about the small save.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
What's up, Soup? How you doing, buddy? Happy Big Friday. I remembered this time as well. How we doing, buddy? Thanks for coming to hang out today. Hope you're doing well. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Right, we don't want to go there. I want to go back to speak to Dr. Richards now that we've found his the culprit with his missing medical supplies, right? Right, Dr. Richards?
Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
Excuse me? What does he mean, empty my pockets? Huh? Is he trying to steal? Is he trying to rob me? Do you know what? It's not much better if you're not a male courier in this instance, right? He either flirts with you outrageously or tries to rob you. Do you know what, Dr. Richards? I'm questioning your medical license and how genuine you are as a doctor, if I'm honest with you. Very unprofessional indeed. Sorry, just saying hello. That's fine, buddy. Thank you for saying hello. Watching Walking Dead? Enjoy yourself, buddy. Thanks for saying hello. I appreciate it, right? I appreciate it. No need to apologize. I wanted to talk to you about your missing medical supplies.
I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical
Bloody hell, that
supplies.
was fast.
You have my thanks.
Alright, cool. That's that completed. Oh, we're level 12! Huzzah! That got us a level up, right? And this is a fun level up as well, because it's an even number. I'm not allowed to level up until we're out of conversation, though, apparently. There's more that I could do for this guy, but I don't know. I can't remember how to get there, right? But I have some questions for you.
What would you like to know?
It's not going to be any of these. This is just general stuff. Let's ask about him.
I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty.
Oh, that explains everything.
Back then, I, like many idealistic men before me, thought it was a great idea and was excited about making the world a better place with the NCR. Now I just want to get back home. I've had enough fighting and fixing up soldiers just to send them right back out to die to last a lifetime.
Alright. Goodbye.
Until we meet again.
Right. There's my level up, though, now that we're out of dialogue, right? You'll notice as well that we've got the maximum amount of skill points every level, because we've got maxed out intelligence, which is nice. Now, I'm just going to round off a few numbers before we actually start deciding on what we're going to invest into. I think I want to put sneak up, because that's important, right? That's a useful skill. Medicine. Now, we might need this very shortly, right? So I'm going to boost that by 10. That also boosts the effectiveness of our healing items, which is very nice. 1 point left over. Let's put it into... Ooh, decisions. I'm going to put it into energy weapons, because that's our primary means of combat, right? And being as this is an even number level, we get to pick a perk. Huzzah. Right, let's see what's new, first of all. Ooh, robotics expert. Ooh, very nice. We'll be taking that at some point for certain. I don't know how useful that's going to be now, because we're not going to be... Are we? We're not going to be taking on many robots for a while, so that's certainly a useful perk for the Old World Blues DLC. Plasma Spaz is fun, right? You're just so excited about plasma, you can't magnetically contain yourself. The AP costs for all plasma weapons, including plasma grenades, are reduced by 20%. Now, that's going to have, like, a correlation with our Q35 matter modulator, which is going to be our primary weapon for certainly a long time to come. So that is definitely something to think about, right? Plasma Spaz. What else we got? Math Wrath is going to be very nice with Plasma Spaz, right? Because AP costs by 20% and then a further 10% for... And that's across the board as well in VATs, right? So that's very nice. Never take Here and Now. Here and Now is a waste of time. That's a trap, right? Every now and then in Fallout games you get trap perks which sound like they could be good, right? But they're not really. They're a trap. Never take them. Fight the power. Fight the power. You've had enough of the so-called authorities pushing poor folks around. You gain +2 damage threshold and 5% critical chance against anyone wearing the faction armor of the NCR Legion or Brotherhood. Do you know what? Down the line, that might actually be quite useful. But for now, we're going to skip over it, right? Quick draw, Commando. Commando, I think, affects our Q35 matter modulator as well, because it's a rifle, right? I'm pretty sure that that would come under Commando. Vigilant Recycler might be something to look at later down the line as well, because we're going to be picking up a lot of drained energy cells. In fact, we've probably got a lot already. And at armor workbenches, we could convert them over into energy weapon ammo. Waste not, want not. When you see energy weapons, you are more likely to recover drained damage. Who said that? Risky! What's up? How are you doing, buddy?
Cheer one seagull getting late to the desert festivities with the rest of you gulls. Pakao Paku 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 poops
Pardon?
on Goku. Pakao Professor Poopy Pants. Tony's Risky's baloney cheered 1 bits.
Hey, Risky, do you know what we could do now? Risky's a streamer now. Did you hear? Right? Did you guys hear? We could shout you out now, buddy. Have you got any clips? He did a stream yesterday. You messaged me today. No clips yet, huh? We'll have to change that, right? Have to change that. Everyone go and follow Risky, because we can get him up to 60 followers in no time, right? In record time. Let's flipping go. Happy Big Friday, buddy. Happy Big Friday. We'll have to get you some clips as well. Right? We'll have to get you some clips so we can give you real shout-outs. Right? This is a real streamer now. Let's flipping go. Everyone go and follow Risky. Right? Everyone go and follow Risky. Let's boost his numbers. Am I right? Am I right? How you doing though, buddy? Happy Big Friday. I heard you had a lot of fun yesterday on stream. What did you go with Metal Gear Delta in the end? Alrighty, follow it, of course. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get his numbers up, guys. Right? Let's get his numbers up. Thanks for coming to hang out today, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Toughness. Oh, this is definitely something we're going to get 2 ranks in as well, because that's +6 damage resistance for free before you even put armor on. So we'll be getting that at some point as well. I don't know whether Gunslinger is going to be worth it unless we find a nice energy weapon that goes under the category of pistol. So maybe, right? Ooh, Bloody Mess as well. Oh, this is a really hard choice. I think at the moment it's between Bloody Mess and Plasma Spaz, because they're going to be the most beneficial to us. Oh, and Math Wrath as well. Math Wrath only after Plasma Spaz, though, because that's going to be ridiculous for our AP costs. But Bloody Mess is fantastic as well. Not only is the giblets amazing in 3 and New Vegas, the 5% extra damage is flat, right? That's across all weapons. So it's huge. It's amazing. Okay, I think we've got our 3 that we're gonna pick between, right? It's gonna be Bloody Mess, or 2, sorry, Bloody Mess or Plasma Spaz. There's a few in there that we're definitely gonna get along the way, right? That I pointed out that we put a pen in, right? Put a pin in, rather. But I'm leaning towards Plasma Spaz just because we never pick it up, right? We never ever pick it up. It's not really worth it usually for our builds, I guess. But this is going to be huge on the Q35 matter modulator. Of course, with the reduction by 20%, that means we can get more shots off in VATS, which also means that our DPS is going to go up. I'm going to go for it, right? What are we saying? In Shining Armor is good for your play style. Let's have a look at Shining Armor. The problem with Shining Armor is things like Metal Armor. It has debuffs, right? It's decent enough armor, but I'd never really consider it because I don't think it's worth... I think it's the minus agility, right? Agility is too good. Agility is too good. Beams reflect off the mirror like finishing off your gleaming armor. You gain an additional +5 damage threshold against energy weapons while wearing any metal armor. +2 while wearing reflective eyewear. Yeah, the metal armor is not the best armor. I'm probably not going to be running with it at all. I don't like the minus agility from it, if I'm honest with you. So we'll give that one a miss. But thanks for the suggestion, Goku. Bloody Mess? Right, we've got one for Bloody Mess. In Shining Armor, I think that it's bugged and it never worked. Oh, good, cool. I never knew that. I never knew that because I never took it. I never took it. So, that's news to me. That's news to me. Is Plasma Spaz or Bloody Mass? Whichever one we take, we'll be taking the other one afterwards. I think we will take Bloody Mass, right? Because then next we'll get Plasma Spaz, and then after that, because it synergizes really nicely, we'll get Mathrath. How does that sound, right? Plus Bloody Mass is just too fun, right? Things explode and 5% flat damage across the board. It is too good. It is too good, right? We'll grab that. Bloody Mess it is. Right, how do I help his patients?
Thanks again for looking into my missing medical supplies. Now I can actually use them on people that need them.
Alright. No, I can't talk to him about it. Is it part of Restoring Hope? It might be part of Restoring Hope. We'll come back later and see if we can help him out with his patients later on. But for now, though, Boone, it's time for you to wait over here, mate. Right?
Hey.
Only because I don't want Boone starting any trouble with the Legion just yet, anyways. Boone, wait by here.
I'll sit.
Right, you're with your NCR pals anyways, right? It should be just fine. Now we're going to go not to Helios 1, right? Or down this way, because as the crow flies, we're quite close to our destination. I'm going to go to nip over to Novak real quick. I can't remember which direction it's in now. Hopefully, when we walk over to the dinosaur, it'll jog my memory a little. Is it to... Ah, it's this way. I'm not going to go all the way over to... I forget the name of the Legion camp. We went there before, but then immediately reloaded because I kind of made a mistake. I want some of the corpses here is what I want. Not you. I want to find a Legion corpse. There's a specific reason why. I want their armor for a disguise. Right? If I've got the carry weight to carry it, even. Hopefully. I know that there's a Legion disguise down this way, though. There's a bunch of corpses on the ground. And one of them is a Legion corpse. And there's a good reason for this. At least I hope so. Have they despawned? They might have despawned. Oh no. Maybe it's a bit... Hopefully it's a bit further down. Because right up there, that's where Ranger... no, not Ranger Jackson. Ranger Milo, that's right. Ranger Milo is up here. Oh my god, they might have despawned. Ah. That's a problem. Now I'm going to have to think of where I might be able to get another Legion outfit. Who is that? Wastelander, who's nearly dead? What did you tangle with, Wastelander? Did I just walk straight past them? Or have they actually they've despawned? Outrageous. Outrageous. Well, hopefully, I might know where there's another one. If that's the case. Yeah, this guy is the only guy left. This raider here. I just noticed as well, this is actually a person that's listed as a raider. Whereas last week I was talking about how there's no raiders in this game. They've all got unique names like fiends or vipers or whatever. But that is an actual raider right there. So perhaps my statement previously was incorrect. I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's go somewhere else to find what we need. We need to go over to Nipton if that's the case. Right? Never use VATS, Andy. I always use VATS. What are you talking about? Strong back is a perk for you. That is a shout, actually. What's the requirements to unlock? What did I just get XP from? Oh, Eddie's killing bark scorpions. Look at that! I'm using VATS. Never use VATS. What are you talking about? That's the only one in game. Only Legion Corpse. There's one in one of these houses, I'm sure of it. Right? Because there's Legion Corpses in one of these houses, and they spawn with Legion ears on them guaranteed, even before you speak to Private Saxton. I'm dehydrated right now as well. It's all the fast traveling. Why are you back? We killed this guy! What the fuck? Oh, good grief, I'm doing like... Oh, I got a critical at least. Why is this guy alive again? What the fuck? We killed this guy. How is he alive again? Also, it's very dark. There's Legion corpses in one of these houses, right? How did that guy come back to life? There's no coming back to life for him now, though. He's goo. We vaporized him. And I'm gonna get hold of... Oh, there's something over there. I think all the scorpions came back as well. I wonder if we go in the town hall, if all the dogs are back. That's bizarre. Right? That's really bizarre. How is that Mr. Gutsy alive again? Very strange indeed. But after this, we're going to have to go over to Good Spring Source so I can drink for free. So I'm dehydrated right now, which isn't good. I know that there's a Legion corpse in one of these houses, right? Because it's a guaranteed Legionnaire. Even before you speak to Private Saxton, they have Legionnaires on them. I think I've been in that house. Let's go in this one, see what's in here. No longer have dehydration sickness. What? New Vegas, are you feeling okay? Apparently, I no longer have dehydration sickness. Oh, is it because I sipped out my canteen? My, the item you get from the Courier's Stash? DLC? Maybe that's why. I can't remember which house it is. Perhaps they did despawn. I hope not. I knew I should have got hold of a disguise while I had the chance, but I also didn't have the carry weight. Right, that's been the biggest thorn in my side in this run, is my carry weight. Because of my low strength. Okay. It's not in any of these like main houses on the main stretch. You have to go out your way to find it a bit. So I'm willing to bet it's over here somewhere. Right, you have to do a little bit of searching. But we've checked all of those houses over on that side. Perhaps this one. There's trouble over there. I'm willing to bet it's Bark Scorpion though, because it probably respawned with the Mr. Gutsy. this the house? Nope, I don't see any corpses in here. Oh well, this is quickly turning into a shambles, chat. If we can't find a disguise, we'll take Boone with us, right? Because at least we can make Boone happy killing some Legionnaires. No, it's not this house. Flip. Okay, I'm gonna put my gun away. I don't know why I've got it out. Oh yeah, trouble. I remember. Well, good grief, right? Am I absolutely certain I've checked all of these houses on this side? Which ones did we check? We checked that one because it goes out the other side. There's a door on the other side. Check this one, right? Because I remember the mailbox having a cow head on it. Check this one opposite. Dehydration level is increased again. Okay. Alright. In that case, they've despawned out of existence or we've gone in all the wrong houses. Maybe that one over there. Let's try this one. And then, failing that, we'll move on. Good grief. What a shambles. What an absolute shambles. Ooh. Locksmith's Reader. At least we got hold of a useful magazine while we were here. Nope. Nope, unfortunately not. Eddie, you're in my way. Unfortunately not. Okay, let's get over to Good Spring Source before I die of thirst. Oh, HBJ, what's up, buddy? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, I'm in trouble. We got geckos. We got geckos. Before we deal with these geckos, though, and have ourselves a nice, refreshing drink of water, let me get you a shout-out, buddy. Happy Big Friday, dude. How are we doing? How are we doing? Level 8, strength 5. Yeah, we got no chance of getting strong back then.
And I'm the best video gamer ever, and you all saw it right here.
I've missed a lot in the chat as well. Let me catch up with you guys.
It goes down. Just like that. All you gotta do is hit it and not get hit. These games are easy like that, guys.
All you gotta do is not get hit. Good advice. Level 8, strength 5. I don't think we're ever going to be getting up to strength 5, right? We've got strength 3 at the moment. Inside the town hall, I believe, next to the mongrels. Enemies indoors respawn every 7 days. Well, I never. Feel like a walk-in wiki. How bizarre. You can snag of a guaranteed Legion patrols around Helios. That would involve killing them, though, right? I want someone who's already dead, preferably. Yo! LFG Gamma Weapon. Let's go. HBJ, how's it going? Bad? Why is it going bad, buddy? I hope you're alright. How are you all? I'm very well. I'm extremely caffeinated as well. So, I'm wired today. I'm wired. Headache day. I've been up forever. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you get better soon. Right? Hope you feel better real soon. Otherwise, great, actually. Well, that's a good thing, right? I'm on a weird 36-hour cycle right now since I'm unemployed. Can sleep when I'm supposed to. I can't sleep when I'm supposed to. I'm a night person, personally. I'm more awake in the night than I am in the day. Does anyone else feel like they're the same, right? I'm a night owl. I'm not able to really sleep at night, but then, you know, I sleep through the morning at the moment on my schedule. Right? Water. I'm okay, to be honest, man. I love this clip. Glad to hear that. I sleep 5 hours. That's more than enough. You can find Legionnaires who may be dead in their various camps and locations like Camp Forlorn Hope, Nelson, the Fort, and Cottonwood Cove. Can we get to any of them before we need to? Cottonwood. Oh, Nelson is where Ranger Milo's outside, right? I don't want to. Oh god, I'm getting fucking eaten by geckos. Whoa! Who goes there? Christian! What's up, buddy? We get these geckos real quick. Oh, I don't have the I don't have the AP for the third one. That's fine though. Let me hop over here, buddy. How was your stream? Was it Metal Fridays today? Is that what you've been up to? Jade Stars, happy Big Friday. Welcome, 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 Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid, Christian. I appreciate it, buddy. Hello, bench play. Welcome in, Raiders. Andy, how are you, my man? I'm very well, thanks for asking, buddy. Very caffeinated right now. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. It was Metal Fridays today. I miss Metal Fridays. I don't get a chance to hop along anymore. I apologize, but my schedule, I'm sure I've said this before, but my schedule changed a while ago. So I stream later on a Fridays now. On a Fridays? On Fridays, is what I should say. How did it go, buddy? Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm a Raider too. Sue the Raider. Welcome, Sue the Raider. What are you doing, buddy? Let me get you a shout out ready. When the guards go back to sleeping on the job, we'll pull the trigger, right? Good to see you, buddy. It feels like it's been a minute, right? Feels like it's been a minute, even if it hasn't. But it's good to see you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Christian. Yeah, it was Metal Friday. A bit shorter, but a blast nonetheless.
Christian raided your channel with 5 viewers.
Let's go! Glad you had a blast, buddy. Was there a theme today? Sometimes you do themes, right? Was there a theme today? Yeah, you missed my last time, Andy. My turn last time. I missed your turn? I don't know what you mean, Sue Ellen. According to Wiki, no dead Legion soldiers in Lipton, only 4 dead NCR troopers in the house next to the shop. No, there definitely is. It definitely is, because you pick up ears off them. They're really bizarre. They're a really bizarre occurrence, right? In one of the houses, I think it's Lipton anyway, maybe I'm misremembering. But you can go there and pick up ears. It's only those corpses, right? That you can pick up ears off them before you speak to Private Sexton in Fallen Hope. How is Fallout Friday? So far, a bit of a shambles, but it's okay. It's okay. My plans are just falling apart, but, you know, what's new? Let me get you a shout out, buddy, before I forget, right? I loaded it up, and I'm known to forget to pull the trigger sometimes. I got whacked out blue brains in a constant state.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. Did you guys just see this? First try, easy.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling
Pro
to
gamer.
Oh, that's what you meant by your turn, Suannon. I get you. Because Chris' theme was viewer theme. Last time was me. Today was Marija. I see. I did miss it. I'm sorry, Suannon. Thank you for the shout out. Hey, buddy, that's the least I can do, right? No need to thank me for that. You get a shout out around these parts every time. Thank you for the raid, if anything, right? Thank you for the raid, buddy. And welcome, Raiders. If you're new, don't know who I am, my name's Andy, also known as Mecha, and we play a bit of everything around here, from all the systems, PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos, even from PC from time to time. And more importantly, hope you have a good time. Hope you enjoy yourself. And welcome, welcome. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Of course you missed it. You always left me behind in your daycare. What? I don't know where this has come from again, right? It makes me uncomfortable though when people, all of you people calling me daddy. Please stop. Please stop. But yeah, we're currently on the lookout for a Legion disguise. Just a bit of background on what we're doing in this New Vegas run, because we've done a few runs at this point. We're doing a house run. We're doing a Mr. House run. We're playing on very hardcore, if you're not familiar. Very hardcore means very hard difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty, with hardcore mode activated. Means we have to sleep, eat, drink, and there's a few adjustments to weight items as well, like ammo has weight now, so it's a little bit harder to manage your inventory. And that's really the thorn in our side in this playthrough, because I haven't gone for a meta build here. I've gone for quite the opposite, and we've done a build that's as reflective as we could possibly do to miss the house as well. So we've got a really low strength, which means we don't have much carry weight. But it's been fun. It's been fun, right? Quote, ad makes me uncomfortable when people call me daddy. It does, right? It does. You just think of me as your uncle, chat, right? I'm like the internet's uncle. I can live with that because I am an uncle. IRL, I have several nieces and nephews. So that's fine, right? Can we change over to that? I can be the internet's uncle. Goku, you're right. The wiki mentions it's under bugs where there is one in Nipton, but it's not mentioned where. Thank you for checking, Goku. I appreciate it. But yeah, there is a really weird, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 corpses in there that give you ears before you're supposed to be able to pick them up, right? Anyway, let's hop back on over, because I'm about to murk some geckos. Let's flip and go. Weird Uncle Andy always shows up on Christmas Guest Drunk, smashes the TV, leaves. Less of the weird, please. Uncle Mecha Goku. Enough of that, right? Enough of that. Right, okay, let's go. And confirm. Blammo! You guys, oh shit, what the hell? Get right, stupid gecko. Right, now I need some fresh drinking water. I think while we're here, we'll cook up these geckos as well, right? Because that's good meat. We don't want to leave that behind. And there's a camp right next to us as well. This'll heal us as well. Because water is a source of, well, it's a health item, right? So we may as well drink until we're fully healed. If you notice down there, it says RADS 0. There's a few clean water sources around the Mojave. This is one of them. And it's right near the beginning of the game. It's quite useful, right? Now, give me your meat. That's right, delicious, delicious gecko meat. Give me all of the meat. If you want to pick up hide and eggs as well, it's not bad for selling. It's good. It's not really great value, but it's all adds up if you collect it, and it only weighs 1 apiece as well. Of course, we don't have the luxury of carry weight though, so we'll be leaving it alone. Here we go. Here's the camp where we can cook up all of this meat. Gecko steaks ×3, delicious. How is my hunger actually? Come to think of it, I haven't checked in a little while. Food. Oh, I'm gonna eat one of those right now. Right. Gecko steak. Oh, I've got 5 somehow. Delicious. Right, and we're in good shape again. We could do with a little nap, so I'm gonna do that now. This is our very first home. Right. Oh, pre-war money. How did I miss that? This is our very first home before we actually became a resident of Novak. Right, I'm gonna get 6 hours sleep. Right, okay. There's danger all around me, and I don't know what it could be. I think it'd be geckos up there, right? And there's also something friendly over there. Oh, yeah, it's definitely geckos. Look at that guy. Running like a clappers. Where do you think you're going? Young gecko hunter. Let's leave him be, right? Do you know what? If Barton Thorn is this friendly tick over here, there's something definitely wrong with this game today. Because we murdered Barton Thorn. And that's the only thing I could think of it being, right? A friendly tick over... Oh, it's a fucking bird. I forget that the birds show up as friendly ticks in this game. It's really annoying and highly confusing as well. That explains everything. Can you imagine if Barton Thorn just came running out of nowhere and was like, quick, help me, oh, my girl's trapped up there and there's geckos everywhere. Right? And it's like, I killed you over this already, buddy. How are you back? Anyways, right, back to finding a disguise. I don't think we're going to be able to get one, guys. So over to plan B, right? Over to plan B. Let's go and pick up Boone, being as we're going to be fighting Legion at this point. Right? It's okay. Once we get to the strip, we'll get a reputation reset anyways. I was just hoping to avoid upsetting the Legion this early. So follow me, Boone.
I got your back.
If we're gonna fight Legion, we may as well get you involved because you like to fight Legion, right? In fact, the more Legion that he kills, the quicker we're gonna do his personal quest. So let's go this way. You said you don't know if Gunslinger is worth it. Did you grab Wild Wasteland? Then you can get the Alien Blaster. No, we played with Wild Wasteland on last time we played, so I left it alone this time. But that does mean though that the reward you get for not having Wild Wasteland, the one that's not available with it on, is a better reward than the Alien Blaster. So that's nice. Otherwise useless. Depends. If we get Pew Pew, Pew Pew will fall under Gunslinger, but I'm still not sure it's worth it. I love crows. Funny, Fallout 4 theory. If you go to the Institute, you can see monitors with live streams of locations in the Commonwealth. And at those places, you find crows overwatching. There's also a Fallout 4 fan theory that the cats are Institute spies. So you don't see cats anywhere other than Fallout 4. There's no confirmation, though. How'd you spell that? I know what you meant. Institute. Right, okay, we've already got trouble up ahead. And I wasn't expecting there to be. Because this is a ham bush, right? Or possibly even a bacon tree. We're going to get to the supplies and we're going to get ambushed as soon as we pick them up. Oh, what I wanted to show off as well, just to let you guys know that this is a little trick that you can do. If you come here dressed as Legion, if you wear the Legion armor as a disguise, and oh, they're geckos. Okay. And you pick up the supplies, the ambush, they'll show up, but they won't be hostile. It's the same with booted as well. If you go to... Speaking of booted, we may as well do that now as well. If we're going to upset the Legion. In for a penny, in for a pound, am I right? Right, let's get rid of these bastards. 50-50. Let's go for the body, right? And I'll take the 50-50 on you. There goes one. I'm pretty sure I missed that shot and Eddie killed him. I don't know how. I had a 95%. Ooh, we just got Blaster Master as well. Some extra XP. Right, I'm not going to pick up the meat on this occasion because I don't know when we're going to get to cook that. And it's just extra weight otherwise. But yeah, if you come here and you pick up these supplies and you're dressed as a Legion, they'll show up, but they won't be hostile. Right, it's the same with booted when you rescue the powder gangers. You can untie them, and if you're dressed as a Legionnaire, then they won't attack you. It's a nice little trick if you want to do those quests without pissing off the Legion. Right? Because if we really piss off the Legion, they're going to start sending hit squads after us. And Legion hit squads are not nice early game. They're really not. They're actually quite dangerous. So we're going to be pissing off the Legion now and potentially getting hit squads after us, which is not cool, Legion. Not cool at all. Right, but I wanted to avoid that. I guess it can't be helped now. If only I could have got a disguise, right? I should have picked one up when I had the chance, but like I say, our carry weight situation is not a good one. You guys, are you gonna have... You have NCR dog tags. They're gonna be useful later on as well. Forlorn Hope letter. We'll have a look at that. What does that say? To my brothers, if you're reading this, then I was probably killed by some slimy Legion scum who got lucky. Hopefully the bastard is dead and 6 feet under, but if not, you better avenge me or I will haunt you until the day I die. Oh, that's amazing. I wasn't expecting that. P.S. Kill all the Legion dogs that I wasn't able to. I like that guy. That guy's cool. Right. Forlorn Hope letter 1. I'm going to take the dog tags, right? That's the most important thing. To my dearest Ellen, we are in a tough spot here and none of the men expect to make it out alive. Things look pretty grim. If I'm writing this so that if anything happens to me, you know how much you meant to me. I was foolish to join the NCR and leave you behind. And I've regretted it every day. Every second of every day that I've been here. My only wish now is to see you again and hold you in my arms. The only thing that keeps me going are my thoughts of you. Just know that I made mistakes, but you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm sorry and I love you, Harry. Oh, that one's not as funny, right? That one's actually quite sad. Oh. Alright, do you have a letter as well, buddy? Nope, he doesn't have anyone he wants to write to. Alright, fine. Any more corpses around here? Do you know what? We were really lucky then. We know that the Legion are not shy from placing frag mines underneath corpses, right? But I think the point here is not to blow you up with NCR corpses, is to ambush you after you open this case here, because this is the supply case from Forlorn Hope. So as soon as we do that, that's going to activate. Did I leave you with any explosive ordnance? Fuck, I didn't. Alright, I made another mistake here. I took all of the explosive ordnance that we've been collecting over the game from Eddie and stored it in my house. It would have been really nice to have right about now, because we could set our own little ambush here. A ambush for the ambush, or a bacon tree, whatever you want to call it, right? As soon as I open this crate here, I'm going to get ambushed by Legion. So here we go. May as well get it over and done with. Camp Forlorn Hope supply shipment. And right on cue. Legionnaires spawn all around us. Oh god, there's a lot of them actually. Right, I got a really bad shot on that guy. Boom's already aiming at this guy, but why not, right? Let's help him out. Right, he's goo now. Kind of wish I picked up Plasma Spaz now, guys, not gonna lie. I don't get a lot of shots off in VATS at the moment. Of course I missed. It was a 40% chance to hit, so it makes sense. I got shot! Right, 95. I'm no AP left. That's fine, we'll do it manually. That guy's melted. Let's go. Right, I think that is gonna anger the Legion. Should let me know. Are we good? The rest of the red on my compass is probably geckos, right? Legion ear. Don't forget to pick them up. We'll pick that up as well. That's good food. Water. Water we're in desperate need of. Like I was saying last week as well, the Legion have really good gear on them. Thematically it makes sense because they are more... they're more like nomadic, right? They actually move around the Legion the Mojave quite a lot. So it makes sense that they would be equipped with things like water and food. Where's the other corpse too? Ah yeah, I can see. He's glowing green over here. This is the other good thing about this gun, right? We just leave green puddles everywhere we go in our wake of destruction. More water. Excellent. Right, I would pick up a Legion, did we actually lose any Legion? Oh, Caesar's Legion. Neutral! We're still neutral. Ooh. That's good, right? I might be able to go and do booted without pissing them off now. If I just pick up a... Do I want to do that then? Because I kind of want ears at the same time, right? For Forlorn Hope. Ah, fuck it, right? Like I said just now, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's piss off the Legion, right? What did I miss, guys? What are you guys talking about? Raider Sue? Institute. Sue, it's for you. Oh, he loved you. Oh. I don't know any Harry. You got Boone, he will shred them. Hey Boone, how's the wife? My wife is dead. What, huh? What does that say? Bottle of water. Oh, bottle of water. It's my British. My British is showing. Alright, fine. Let's continue with this quest for the time being while we decide what we're going to do, okay, about the Legion. But the fact that we're neutral with them is fantastic, right? That means they won't send hit squads after us yet. So, by all accounts, we need to go back to Forlorn Hope and speak to Quartermaster Maze. Hello. Right. What time is it? Oh, he should be in work, right? He's not a slacker like Pilati is. Sorry, Pilatli. Yeah, he's here in his office. Hello, sir.
If you're looking for supplies, I'll make this easy for you. There aren't any. But something tells me you're not here for that. What do you want?
I've got your supplies.
I take it my men were dead.
They were.
It's a high price.
Do you want
them
last words? They wrote them down
here.
Conveniently.
Thanks for finding these.
Oh wait, truth is Kaiser.
I want to know about this.
Okay, speak to Major Pilatli. Is he in work yet? I know he's not an early riser, right? He's a slacker. Yep, here he goes. Late again. Major politely.
We're kind of busy around here for social calls, so if you're not here to help
Excuse me,
out,
pardon
just
me.
stay out of my way.
Okay, let me clear my throat a second, guys. I'm a bit raspy. Pardon me. There we go. That's much better, right? That's much better. I've helped Quartermaster Maze get some supplies.
I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in
there
with
we go.
Dr. Richards and see if he needs
That's
any
why
help
we
getting
couldn't
our troops
progress
back
with
on the
Dr.
front line.
Richards. This is the next part of the quest, right? Meet with Dr. Richards. We've met Dr. Richards. He's a bastard. Oh, wait. True to Kaiser. Save. Good point. Good point, Goku. I'm going to create a new save, though, right? We'll get a nice thumbnail of Dr. Richards, so we know which one it is. So, save. New save. Just in case anything goes wrong. Because it can with this quest, as we know from last time we played. Dr. Richards.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
Major politely said you might need some help.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
I do, yes. Medicine of 20. Yes, I have some medical expertise.
Excellent. As you can see,
Well,
we have a lot of injured
beg your
troopers
pardon.
here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
Now, you can do this multiple ways, either through skill checks or by using items. Now, most of what you need is just lying around in the tent anyways, but hopefully we're smart in this playthrough, not like last time when we had 1 intelligence. So we might be able to get by just on our skills alone. So, diagnose injured trooper. This man appears to have suffered a close-range blast trauma. His upper torso is covered in cuts and is severely burned. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Medicine 75? Okay, well, that's not that high, right? We just leveled it up to 60, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But we might be able to reach that still, right? So put a pin in that. Alternatively, if you have tweezers, Med-X, and a super stim pack, I think we've got all of that apart from tweezers, right? Which should be in the tent. We can treat him that way. Right, let's leave him alone for now. What can I do about my medicine? I didn't think it would be that high. Right, what was it, 75? Boomers is 60. Alright, 75 I think it was. And we're on 60, so I've got... if I got a medical journal, I should have many, right? Locksmiths, meeting people. Depends on how many I have, right? Because if we can do it with a pair of tweezers. Today's physician, I've got 5. Right, if I can do this quickly, right, I should be able to get all of these medicine checks done before this runs out. So, bam! Right, quickly, treat the wounds with medicine, because that was plus 20 with the magazine, right? So I should be on 80 now, which is plenty. There we go. Was it a success? Carefully clean the wounds and apply antibiotics before grafting extra skin over the wounds. The patient will make a complete recovery. Right, quick, next one. Right, before my medicine skill runs out. I want to make the most of this one magazine if I can, and not use another one. This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Well, I only need 50 here, right? So I didn't need the magazine for this one anyways. Alternatively, if you have a medical brace, Med-X, and bone saw, you may be able to treat him. I'm going to perform the operation with medicine. Now, this guy, if you amputate his leg, it's a very unique scenario that happens with this guy. Usually in Fallout games, if a limb is removed from an NPC or anyone like that, it only happens within death, right? You can shoot someone in the arm, blow their arm off, and that automatically means they're dead. A limb will only remove upon death. But this guy is about to lose his limb, and he's not a corpse, which is a unique situation in this Fallout game. Perform the operation with medicine. There you go, right? He's no longer got an arm. Is he lost 2 arms? Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize it cannot be saved. You carefully begin to amputate the limb. During surgery, you notice the man's hand is gangrenous. You amputate that as well, saving his life. There you go. You're welcome, buddy. Right, I think this is the final guy, right? This one's lower again, okay? So we only needed the magazine for one guy anyways. This man appears to be suffering from multiple mahehe wounds. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Medicine of 35 or higher required. Treat him with medicine. We got that without the magazine, so that's easy. He's got mahehe wounds. He looks dead. He's not supposed to be, even if he looks it, right? He's supposed to have, we're supposed to have saved his life. You carefully clean the wounds and apply antibiotics before stitching the wounds closed. The patient will recover completely in time. Right, is he the last one? Are there any more? Dr. Richards.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
I finished looking over your patients. I did your job
Excellent
for
job.
you, you fucking
Where'd you
bum.
learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself.
I really
Very
question
impressive.
whether or not he's a real
As
doctor,
for the men, they'll
honestly.
recover soon and be back on
Right?
the front lines in no time.
I really do.
Circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your
Fucking
work
bum.
here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
There we go, and that's that. So now we got to return to Platley, I think. Platley. Hey, buddy. How many ears have we got? Just out of curiosity. Legion ears. I've got 5. I think we need about 25 for the full reward. Well, for the full morale. In the background, the game's doing some calculations, right? Where we're going to end up with a score on Camp Forlorn Hope's morale. We want that to be as high as possible, basically. So that's why we're doing these in a particular way. I finished helping Dr. Richards.
Dr. Richards said you did a good job.
Have I mentioned as well,
Mighty high
Major?
praise coming from
Fantastic mustache.
With the help you've
right?
given us, we're doing a little bit better. But we
Fantastic
still have the
mustache.
Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson,
think
that
I've
will be a
mentioned
huge
that
help
yet.
to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam.
Do you have the troops to retake Nelson? We haven't been to Nelson technically. We have been there, but we didn't keep it, right? We reloaded. So we haven't technically been to Nelson yet. It's the path that we initially went from Novak towards, that's where we were going, towards Nelson, looking for a Legion corpse that somehow just despawned, right? On the way that direction anyways, you bump into Ranger Milo outside. He's surveying the place and he wants to take out a couple of crucified NCR prisoners there. Rather than save them, he thinks it's more of a mercy killing, if that makes sense. I have this beard sometimes, really? What, his beard? He doesn't have a beard, he has a mustache. Looks dandy, it does look dandy, I agree. Do you have the, did we ask him this? Or did I waffle on? Right, let's ask him again, just in case. It's not, like, darkened out, it's still highlighted, so I probably waffled on, right? Do you have the troops to retake Nelson?
Not really, but we don't have much choice. If you help out more around camp, I could spare some additional men for the battle.
Alright. And that's the plan, right? Is to get some men to back us up for this. Is there any intel on the Legion forces at Nelson?
Reports have the Legion forces at Nelson sizable, but not insurmountable.
Alright. Let's not say let's do this just yet, right? I'll need some time to prepare.
Come back when you're ready.
Alright, I will. So now, we just get on with Legion ears. And if we talk to Quartermaster Maze, we might be able to get another task in order to be able to help us to get morale up. Hey there, Quartermaster Maze.
Thanks again for finding those supplies. I've already started putting them to good use.
How are things around the camp?
Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons.
Oh dear.
Hey, how'd you like to do something for me?
Alright, that's precisely what I wanted. I'm always willing to give a helping hand, Quartermaster Maze.
I want you to collect NCR dog
There we
tags
go, and
from
that's
our
why it's
fallen
important that we
troopers.
picked up those dog tags from
That way
those
I can keep
soldiers.
track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
Yes.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while.
Now, any NCR corpses that we come across from this point on should have dog tags on them. A few of them have already had dog tags on them, as you know, because, well, we've collected some over time. But now every single dead NCR soldier should have one. And on some occasions, they have 2, just because, right? No reason other than just because. Some some NCR soldiers just happen to have 2 pairs of dog tags for whatever reason. Now, now that we've at the point where we only collect Legionnaires and NCR dog tags. How many have I got? 3 at this point. So it's just those 3 corpses that we found earlier on. I'm gonna wander off and do other things for the time being, right? So let's go to Camp McCarran, right? Because it's still NCR. It's another NCR camp, and we could do a bunch of stuff for them as well. I thought we picked that up. I'm pretty sure we picked that up as a fast... We've been near it, right? I've looked at it. I've looked at Camp McCarran. I guess I just didn't move close enough to it to get it as a fast travel location. Right. What is this? Oh, that is the Aerotech office park. This was a bad place to fast travel to, as it turns out, because I'm on the wrong side of it. Camp McCarran is... Oh, no. I tell a lie. Camp McCarran's right by here. Now, this is Fiend territory as well, so we want to be careful. Fiend shouldn't be any problem for the 3 of us. 3 of us together are an absolute unit at this point. We will probably murderize any Fiends that we come across. Good thing about Fiends as well is they got a preference for energy weapons, which is nice because we're an energy weapons build. Right? Just need to find the entrance, and then we'll pop in and we'll start talking to everyone at Camp McCarran. This really does feel like an NCR playthrough at this point, doesn't it? I promise you it's not, though. But we may as well get as much done out here in the Mojave before we hit the strip. When we hit the strip proper, that's when the house run really starts. I guess, at this point, if we're role-playing proper, we haven't even met House yet, so we wouldn't have any real reason to even consider him, I guess, right? Here we go, here's the entrance. Now, these guys, sometimes they'll engage in combat with Fiends. In this instance, though, it seems as though there's no one here just yet. While I'm here as well, we do have something to do for the Crimson Caravan. We do have to deliver an invoice to Camp McCarran. Let's hop in, right? And I just realized something. I've got awfully carried away, as is easy to do with this game, I guess, right? Because it's fantastic. I just realized it's probably a good time to take a break now, right? Because it is break time, more or less. More or less. So let's take a really quick break, guys. How does that sound? Mustache, beard, all the same. Have you ever tried stop hopping? What the hell, stop hopping? Try jumping while you move, and release and re-engage walking while you land for speed boost. I have not tried that. I didn't even know that that was a thing, Goku. Maybe we'll try it. Who knows? Right? Maybe. I want to try and stay away from exploits as much as possible, though, in our playthroughs of these games. I like to try and play genuinely, right? There are some little things that are too small to really be concerned with, but for the most part, I don't like to use exploits if I can avoid it. But anyway, let's call it no longer than 4 minutes, right? No longer than 4 minutes. I'll meet you guys right back here at Camp McCarran. You guys remember where it is, right? It's a feature if you ask Todd. Hold on, we've got something for this. We've got something for this, right?
It just works.
There we go. It's a feature. It's a feature. Shure PP. Yeah, let's all collectively go for a Shure PP, right? So, no longer than 4. And I'll meet you guys right back here. Bear with. And I will BRB. You can tell I've had too much caffeine today. I almost completely forgot to take a break. Right? It's good timing though, otherwise. It's good timing otherwise. Right? Alright, let's continue. Right, we've got a few people to speak to here. We can pick up a quest or 2 here as well. This might keep us occupied for a little while. Alright, what are you pointing at, buddy? I think you're just a general NPC. Can't even speak, right? I got whacked up poo brains.
It's been a long tour.
What have you guys been saying?
All I can think about now is
while I
going
was
back
away.
home.
Let's all flush the toilets at the same time to break the canalization and get poop everywhere. Why would you want to do? Even if that would work, why would you want poop everywhere? Right? You need better hobbies, Goku. I need hobbies to begin with. It's good to have a hobby, dude. Even if it's just a small one, right? Like, I don't know, knitting or something, right? It's always good to have hobbies. Right, this is the guy we need to speak to. Hello, Major Dartry.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel.
And I need to get back to
Good
work.
news. It better involve some dead fiends.
Good luck with that, buddy. I know it's tough out there at the moment, right? Having experience with that recently, it's tough out there. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked up earth.
Pardon?
I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Absolutely!
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Now, just a heads up, guys, before we continue, right? One of these guys, Cook specifically, is a right piece of shit, right? He's an awful, terrible human being, right? So it's just a heads up, right? You're gonna be dealing with some really nasty subject matter in regards to Cook. So, you know, it's just a heads up about that, if that's something that you're concerned about. I don't have hobbies either. I have no life to begin with. That's not true, Sue Ellen. You've probably got one of the coolest hobbies out of all of us, right? Tell me about... Oh, this is going to be quite tough as well. The whole thing that this guy wants is for us to bring each one of these fiends' head back as proof. Now, we're using a plasma rifle, right? We're using energy weapons, and more often than not, it reduces our victims to either ash if we're using laser weaponry, or goo if we're using plasma, which we are, right? So this might be a bit difficult to collect their heads. All it really means, though, is that you don't get as much of a reward, really. It's only money as well. There's no, like, uniques from it or anything. Now, the Fiends in general are a bit of a strange bunch, right? They're not in the faction pool of reputation, thankfully. But the whole concept of the Fiends and the idea behind them is that they're a raider group who are so out of it all the time on chems, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know any different, right? So they're hyper violent and they just attack everyone, which is a little bit of a strange concept, right? Because they still have like a faction, if you will, for lack of a better term. They still have like a hierarchy and stuff like that, and they operate that way. But they're supposed to be just so drugged out of their mind that they just wander around just attacking everything and not really knowing what's going on. Now, tell me about Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother.
You are good at this. What do you mean exactly? Unless you don't count that as a hobby, right? Which is sad if that's the case. Where can I find her?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else I need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable
There
head.
we go.
My superiors
That's what I was
need
just
proof they're
referring
gone.
to.
That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead.
What about
and
goo?
No damage to the face.
Do you accept
Wanna be
goo?
safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head
How
that looks
about
like a
this
rotten
goo?
tomato, people will be
Imagine this,
doubting,
like,
and I won't be
green
authorized
goo
to pay
just,
the entire bounty.
like, dribbling
luck
off
to
my
you.
hand.
But
Here you
don't get
go. I've come for my reward. How about some goo? Alright. Well, where does a hobby end and where does an obsession begin? That's a good question. I don't know if I have the answer for that. I think video games are an obsession for many people. Bring jar! Yeah, good idea. Just a jar of goo. Here you go, I brought you Violet. Right. Tell me what you know about the other target. About the target. Huh? Didn't we just ask? Anyway, let's ask again. Why not?
Violet's got dogs. Lots of dogs.
One thing
While
that's
they're ripping
helpful
you to
with
shreds up
Violet
close,
is
she'll be
if you've
putting
got Animal
rounds through you
Friend.
with a rifle.
I don't really take Animal Friend in New Vegas, so I hear it's bugged in New Vegas. It's fucking excellent in Fallout 3, as we learned in our recent Fallout 3 playthrough, right? Basically, you want that as soon as possible. You want a few things in Fallout 3 to eliminate quite a few threats in that game, right? Ghoul Mask, Animal Friend, level 1 only. I think it's level 2 that's busted, actually. I think level 2 is bugged in both games. Don't quote me on that, though. Or someone will tell me, I'm sure, if they know more about it. But level 1, certainly. What it does is it makes any animal in the game, so Yao Guai, Bighorns, not in Fallout 3, of course, I'm talking about this one. Dogs, anything like that will not attack you, right? They'll be neutral. Devilish Otaku! Dang! Let's go! Hold on, let me hop over here so we can have a chat. Pickled human goo. Why does that sound so wrong? Devilish Otaku, thank you for the raid, buddy. How was your stream? What you been up to? Hope you had a good one. And welcome raiders as well. Nice MDS alert. Thank you very much. We drop you a follow as well, Devilish Otaku. Thank you very much for raiding. Welcome everyone. How was your stream, buddy? Let me know. We'll get you a shout out as soon as the guards go back sleeping on the job. Alright. Just remind me to pull the trigger on that one. Did drop you a follow as well, buddy. How's it going? Happy Big Friday, everyone. By the way, just a heads up. Everyone who just got here, I'm highly caffeinated, so there's that, right? Just a heads up. Welcome, welcome. It was good. Been playing some New Vegas too, huh? Isn't it a great game? Isn't it just an amazing game, New Vegas? Hope you're having fun with it, buddy. What is it? Special run or first time maybe? Who knows, right? Same. Let's go. Caffeine, right? Caffeine makes the world go round. I haven't played it in like 15 years. Nice. It's really nice to do that though. If you haven't played New Vegas for a long time and you go back to it, you're just like, I'm back. I'm back in the Mojave. Oh, this is so good, right?
Devilish Otaku raided your channel with 5 viewers.
Let's go! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Let me pull the trigger on this shout out for you, buddy. Because you never did the DLC? Dang. This game has some of the best DLC out there. It's got my favorite DLC of all time, which is Old World Blues. One of them's really hard, right? But it's still really good. Dang! Let's go. Who is that? Gogeta? It's Gogeta, right? Oh! Let's flipping go! Hell yeah. I think that guy's dead. Right? I think that guy's dead. What do you think? I think he's vaporized. Is he goo? Sorry, we've been talking about goo for some reason. Well, the reason being I'm carrying around a plasma rifle and everything's goo when I kill it. Right? Everything's goo. You're in for a treat with the DLC for this one. Hell yeah. Let's flip and go.
Devilish Otaku followed your channel.
Yeah, let's flip and go. I hope they didn't crash on you all the time. Hell yeah. Kamehameha. Andy, if you like Old World Blues, you should do it to get strength up by 2. Maybe later. Maybe later, right? I didn't mention this today, but I think I've mentioned it in the past. If you guys want me to do the DLC, because we've done them twice, all 3, 4. How many is there? 4 of them, right? Dead Money, All World Blues, Honest Hearts, Lonesome Road. Did I miss any? We've done them all twice over. But if you guys want me to do them again with this character, then sure, right? No problem. They're all great DLCs. The only thing I like to do though is leave Lonesome Road to last because it's a perfect end to this game. Right? It is the perfect end. But I'll do all the rest in any order. I like to do them after the Battle of Hoover Dam as well. I know, sorry, bit spoilery, but not really. I know you can't continue the game after the Battle of Hoover Dam, but we do it in a way where we like, oh, okay, that's the thing now. Headcanon it, right? And then go to the DLCs. You know what I mean, right? You know what I'm talking about. Maybe just for the sake of the strength boost. It's like we could have gone and got the riot gear early, but I'd like to just keep it simple. Vanilla game, then DLCs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It would have been a bit of a... too much of an advantage to get riot gear straight away, because it's really good armor, so... You know what I mean? It'd be a bit like that. But yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. We could get a strength boost if we went to that DLC early. But anyways, welcome Raiders. Just so you know, my name's Andy, and I'm also known as Mecha. We play all the things from all the systems, PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos, even PC from time to time. And I hope you have a good time while you're here as well. Thank you once again to Devilish Otaku for the raid and for the follow. Let's flip and go, right? Hell yeah. Thank you very much. And I'm going to hop back on over to the game now. Here we are. Right. We're about to do a 3-card bounty right now. So, we're not going to change our mind and go for a different bounty, right? We'll just keep the one that we have been inquiring about. You're having trouble with the fiends? Sometimes I feel like... Pardon me, Chad. Sorry about that. You know when sometimes you just choke on nothing? That just absolutely happened to me. Oh dear. Pardon me. Devilish Otaku. It's 11 p.m. here in my time zone, so people may have gone to sleep. No problem. It's 11 p.m. for me as well. I'm in the UK. I don't know where you are, Otaku. It's obviously in Europe somewhere though, right? Pardon me. I've almost just killed myself. Through no means whatsoever. Alright? Great, now you've killed the old man. Fellow European, let's go. It's 12 a.m. here. Same UK! Oh my god, I like this guy, right? I like this guy, Devilish Otaku. We're gonna be friends, buddy. We're gonna be friends. Right, before I almost choked to death, I was laughing at the fact that sometimes it feels like the order you pick things makes you seem like a level 1 intelligence character. It was funny in our last playthrough when we were a level 1 intelligence character, right? But right now we're supposed to be a genius. So I'm not going to ask him about that because he's already explained all the trouble he's been having with the fiends. So good day to you, sir. I will bring you back the head of the Violet, or possibly a jar of goo. Probably the latter, right? Goodbye.
Right.
Alright, let's activate... Oh, wrong button. Beg your pardon. Let's activate that quest now. 3-card back. Oh, no, before we leave, sorry, we want to deliver this invoice. Beg your pardon. I got carried away there with 3-card bounty. So let's go and deliver this invoice. We could pick up quite a lot more while we're here as well, to be honest. And there's a lot of good dialogue with some NPCs here as well. So let's go and have a full wander around, right? And then we can get to the murder. The murder and the goo jars. Right. Pardon me. I've still got a bit of a tickly throat. That's kind of embarrassing, right? You know what I mean, though, right? Sometimes you just choke on absolutely nothing. And you're like, what the hell just happened? It might be just you took an awkward breath or laughed in a strange way. Like I just did. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Where the fuck am I going? Hold on. I'm going to resort to the area map, embarrassingly. Apparently over here. Ah, I see. It's under the escalators. My bad. My bad. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here. This guy was the guy I was thinking about in the New Vegas clinic, right? I thought I got my wires crossed briefly while I was there, and I was like, oh, we can pick up another quest here. But no, it was this guy I was thinking of. Thomas Hilden. Hello, buddy.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
I'm Wales, UK. Myself, Devilish Otaku. But it's always nice to meet a fellow Brit. Jax Unite. I gotta look and get some food, but we'll be back soon, no problem. We'll probably still be here, Devilish Otaku. What's for dinner? Something delicious, right? Have your favorite food. You deserve it. Have something absolutely delicious. Goku, Andy, Goku. What's up, buddy? Speak for yourself. If I choke on something, I always know what it is. Nice, Sue Allen. Take the monorails to get fast travel points for the strip. We could do that, yeah. We could do that. Save caps. We could do that, but we'd be skipping out a lot of stuff, right? I think I'm gonna stick on the path that we made for ourselves for the time being. But you are right, Goku. We could take the monorail. If we wish. No, this is the first time I've heard about Vault 22.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22.
Oh god, I almost choked again.
Where to begin?
Ooh, nice. I went Wales recently. Potato sauce, hello. Welcome. How are you? Ooh, nice. I went to Wales recently, also from the UK. Let's go. Whereabouts in Wales did you visit? Wales has got some really beautiful places to visit. So as you go and see some of the countryside, right? We've got some nice beaches, some nice fields, hills, forests, stuff like that. Aberystwyth! Oh, it is nice down there. It is nice down in Aberystwyth, to be fair. Glad you had a good time here. And hello as well to you, Potato Sauce. Happy Big Friday. It's nice to meet you too. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good Friday evening, right? Good Friday evening. Sheeps? Yeah, lots of those too. Lots of those too. Bless you. I went to see the Welsh rally. Nice. Nice. Hope you had a good time then. Hope you had a good time. Right, I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn
Amount
that
of
grow from
times I've
seeds
had
and
this
produce
job
their
said to
bounty
me.
in the space of a month. Orchards
I always
of
say that's
trees,
Sue Ellen,
their
and
branches
sometimes
laid
she texts
halfway
me,
to the ground,
and she speaks in
hung with
German.
fat,
And I'm like,
ripe
bless
oranges,
you.
a harvest that could feed a city or a nation.
Like off
And
a
all
rally?
this-
That must be
all
amazing.
this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
What? Nani? Yes, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But
More
what if I was
asphalt
to tell
than
you
off?
that the wasteland
But it was
can
fun
yield
regardless.
an endless
Glad you had a good
bounty,
time, Potato Sauce.
and that the
Cool
secret
name
may
as well.
lie a mere few miles
I like
from where
that
we
name.
stand. We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
Scientific discovery is never so simple as that. Remember, we're a freaking genius in this playthrough, so that sounds like something we'd say.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Hell yeah!
It's a matter of incentive.
Potato Sauce XD followed your channel.
Yeah! Thank you very much for the follow, Potato Sauce. Welcome to the Goal Gang, buddy.
Plants are spilling from their gate.
Goal
No one
Gang, Goal
tends them.
Gang.
No one waters
Let's flip
them.
and go.
Yet
Appreciate
they
that.
multiply
Thank
and
you very
spread
much.
in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Generously compensated, you say? Alright, I'm in.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically
The
contain a
Transformers
server room
follow
on the
alert.
lower level,
Thank you
where
very
they would
much.
have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand?
I'm
Download all the
a
information
bit of
from the
a
central server
Gen
to your
1
Pip
fan,
Boy.
but I
And
was
you'll be
out
certain
hit.
to bring me any notes or
Transformers is really
samples that
weird,
you
right?
find, won't you?
Because it's lasted the test of time, but it's like had so many different iterations and gone through so many like comic book companies and stuff. It's like currently resides with Hasbro, obviously. But I was born in a really weird time to be a Transformers fan because it aired for the first time the year before I was born. So by the time I was old enough to get into stuff, there was I'd already like kind of missed the boat, and I was still pretty young as well. But Transformers were cool for so long when I was a little kid, right? How could they not be, right? They are two toys in one, essentially. Sometimes three, if you consider like the sets like Blitzwing. Blitzwing was one of the triple changes. He would turn into a robot, a tank, and a plane, you know? But you essentially had two. You had like a car and a robot, or a plane and a robot. Transformers were fucking cool. Transformers were. Oh, I read that. Beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
None taken. Alright, goodbye.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Oh, why thank you, right? Did we activate the quest or no? Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Ah, there stands the grass, right? It'll be at the top because it's the most recent one that we picked up. Enter Vault 22 and download the research data found there. Fantastic. Now, before we leave, we want to speak to his assistant. Oh, she's going to speak to us anyway.
This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a
I
job?
like Angela. I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it, Chad. There's something about Angela Williams that I like. I can't put my finger on it, really. But anyway, yes, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildren sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another.
Potato sauce. Well, it was nice. Oh,
then about a week ago, there was a
well,
scientist,
it was nice to meet you,
She's
but I've
unusual.
got to go
Not
sleep.
the sort of
Hope
person
you
you'd
have a good
expect,
stream. Thank you
but
very
she's an
much, potato
absolute
sauce.
genius,
Have some
and-
good rest, buddy. Okay, it was
didn't
nice to
mention
meet you
her?
too. And don't worry, I understand.
even
It's
her
pretty
name?
late. It's pretty late.
Or any
So
of the other mercs?
you go and get some good rest. And thank you for the follow again. It's nice to meet you. Have a good rest, buddy. Have a good rest. No, Hilden didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you.
Take
which
care,
means one
potato
of two
sauce.
things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment
Bye,
you walked
potato
in.
sauce.
I mean it.
Take care. Goodbye.
Right. Good luck.
Okay, now I have to speak into Angela. That's given us an optional thing to do in regards to that quest. We could go and speak to a few more people dotted around here because there's some really important NPCs, especially within the NCR faction itself. And a lot of it would lead to other things to do. I don't want to go too far down that road just yet, though, because it involves taking some actions against the Caesar's Legion. So, for the time being, we'll just leave. Right? We can always come back at a later stage and perhaps approach things from a different angle for someone else as well. So we'll leave it for now, right? Oh, I'm supposed to... that's not what I was even supposed to fucking do. I'm supposed to deliver the invoice, right? I just picked up the quest and left. With this done, though, for the Crimson Caravan, that means we can go and talk to Cass later down the line and continue with her companion quest line. Right, it was for this doctor here.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, I'm not done talking to you.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Yes, I have this invoice from Alice McClafferty.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away.
Fantastic.
Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Don't mention that, right? We'll just say our goodbyes.
Yes. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Indeed. Right. I just had a thought as well. Once we're done speaking to everyone that we want to, and oh, I haven't got enough caps. I thought by now I would have made enough money to afford another implant. Oh well. Right, what is active right now? Because I've got 2 quest markers on my compass. Turn to Alice McClafferty. No, we want to do 3 card bounty, right? That's what we want active. While we're here, may as well go on go and do some murder. Right. I want to go and speak to a few of the first recon people here, though, as well. Remember, though, this is the company the Boone is originally from. That's what his beret is all about. There's the first recon snipers. In fact, even I'm wearing one. Even though I'm not first recon, even I'm wearing one. But we're going to start our conversations with this fine gentleman here, who has possibly the finest mustache we have seen yet. Hello.
Howdy. Name Sterling.
Good name
First
as well,
Recon.
Corporal Sterling.
Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You remember everyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Interesting rifle you have there. Lever action, right?
I call her the long
I don't know how we're
carabine.
supposed to know that. Guns
Didn't
is not
always
our
have the
forte,
scope.
right? Energy
Added that
guns are our
myself.
forte.
Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
Fantastic. You always been with First Recon?
Used to be a ranger. One
This
of the
guy
first
is
they sent out east
badass.
back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took
This
the
guy
lay
is
of the land,
badass,
checked out the locals,
right?
and kept ourselves
No
inconspicuous.
wonder he's got a
A couple
fantastic
friends of
mustache.
mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
This guy is badass. We already established I think it was last week or the week before, how badass NCR Rangers actually are, right? They are flipping badass. And this guy has been an NCR Ranger, and now he's First Recon, which are like the best snipers out there, right? Why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
So this guy got like pretty badly injured to the point of possible mutilation, right? He still fires a lever action rifle, and he's still a good sniper. He is so fucking cool. Corporal Sterling, you are awesome, right? How did you manage to escape Malpius, or however you say that word?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me, so they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. I guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Dang, right? How long have you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Well, I'm going to be on my way soon to deal with some fiends, Sterling, right? But utmost respect to you, good sir. And your mustache.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
You too, right? You too. We could talk to some of the recon members around here as well. Bitter Root is an interesting one. You might notice something about his name there, right?
I'm Bitter Root, First Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Bitter Root, you have an unusual name.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
Speech 30. I didn't realize this would lead to a skill check, so that's good. Didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
So this is the second First Recon, or one of them was ex-Recon, I guess, that we met that have come from the Great Khans, right? The first one, of course, was Manny and Novak. What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs.
Remember Bitter Springs? This
Served
is
them
a
right if you ask me.
reoccurring location that we've heard about, right? Tell me about what happened to them at Bitter Springs. He's not going to be happy with this, I imagine, right?
It was a massacre.
Oh, he's willing to talk about it.
That's what a lot of
Surprise.
NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened.
This is also connected to
Saw
our
it
good
myself.
friend standing behind us,
I don't
Boone,
care
as well.
what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs.
It's actually quite
leave the
disappointing that
NCRB.
Boone doesn't
Damn parents, too.
say much if you bring
They
him
were
here
just
to
as
Camp
bad as the
McCarran
rest.
and you do interact with all of the First Recon here, especially Bit of Root, right, is bringing up Bit of Springs Massacre. I wish that Boone interacted a bit more and had a bit more to say if you talk to these guys because he's ex-First Recon. You don't really mean that, do you?
Don't I? Beg pardon, man, but you never met my parents. My dad, he got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
So every time we've had the cons brought up so far by like either ex-cons or NCR, if they do talk about the cons, they paint a pretty bad picture about them, right? So your name, it comes from Bitter Springs.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. It's all I ever want.
How did you survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
Father figure, maybe, right? Ooh, an intelligence check. You're not telling me something. You could have forgotten the whole... You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets.
Oh,
I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Oh, well, we're certainly not gonna press into that, right? But that's interesting. That's an interesting twist, right? Seems like Bitterroot might have killed some of the cons himself. Interesting. I've heard enough. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Pardon me, sorry. How long have you been with First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
It's interesting as well that an intelligence check came up there. We would have missed that completely in our last run for obvious reasons, right? Your father is your commanding officer. Is that allowed?
Yeah, look. He's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story.
So, father figure.
I get tired of talking before it was through.
Can relate. Oh, why isn't that weird? All right, okay, goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Right, and Lieutenant Gorobets. Do you want to talk?
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Not just yet, but I will be. Thanks for pointing me in the right direction. Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR.
Last thing you'll never see.
If you need a bullet
that's
put
their
to
motto.
a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us.
I think that's written
Some of my
on
team
the
aren't without their share of scars, though. Like
on
Betsy
the
and
emblem
Sterling.
on the beret, actually. Right? What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I can talk to Betsy about getting medical help for her trauma if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
Okay, what happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger
We know about
after
this,
that,
right? But we'll
his
get
eyes were
another
still sharp,
perspective
so
on
I had
it,
him
I guess.
transferred to 1st Recon.
Alright. Goodbye.
Carry on.
Right, let's activate that quest real quick before we go any further, right? I don't hurt anymore. I don't know who we're going to refer her to. You can refer her to an actual doctor if you've come in contact with one, right? That's Betsy there. Hold on, before we do that though, 10 of spades. You were with Betsy when, you know, that happened.
Hey there, miss.
He's
10 of
developed a
spades.
speech impediment
First
as
Recon
well.
sharpshooter. At your surface.
I heard about what happened to Corporal Betsy. Are you alright? 10 of spades. Where did you get that name? Are you alright?
Oh yeah, fine. Just a little stutter.
Oh, he didn't develop
Had it
it.
since
He's
I
had
was
it
a kid.
for a long time.
Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
Oh, good attitude, 10 of spades. I like you. Are you sure? Let's not do that because that's not very nice. I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
This guy's cool, right? I like this guy. 10 of spades. Where did you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack.
Right.
Jack of spades.
I like
Sounds
this
better,
guy.
right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though.
Think I'll skip queen though. You'll make it, 10 of spades, right? I have faith in you. I heard about what happened to Corporal Betsy.
The LT told you about that? Shit, man. That's shit.
Tell me what happened, buddy.
It was my fault. See, I was knocked out when it happened. The big guy sneaked up on us. I let Betsy down.
If you're unconscious, how could you have done anything? Or why do you think you let Betsy down?
She's my goddamn partner. See, we work in pairs. We spot for each other. Watch each other's backs. Nobody wanted to work with me. They said I was too green.
I'm starting
but
to feel
Betsy
sad.
volunteered. Shit, you don't even know how big a deal that is.
Oh, bless.
She trusts her life to the newbie, and I sit here and let her get raped by that piece of shit.
If you're unconscious, how could you have done anything?
Shit, you sound like the LT. I should have woken up. I shouldn't have gotten knocked out in the first place. That shit was my fault. I don't want to talk about it anymore, alright?
Alright, never mind.
Yeah, the LT shouldn't have brought that shit up. Not with civvies, anyway. Ain't right.
Okay. How long have you been a sharpshooter, buddy?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid, too.
Nice talking to. Oh, when did you enlist in the? It's more stuff keeps popping up. Sorry. When did you enlist in the military?
Oh, they recruited me. What? A year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
It was a pleasure speaking to you, buddy. Oh, wait, there's more. Fucking hell. What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass.
I
See,
like
we're watching the
this
perimeter
guy's
right
so
now,
cool.
looking for those
He's like, yeah, I kick ass.
fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One
This
shot,
guy's
one
so cool.
Kill.
First
That's the
recon are
recon
awesome.
way.
Right? Is that any more now before I actually try and say goodbye? Right, see you later, kid. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Alright, okay, let's go and finally talk to Betsy now, right? And see if we can refer her to a doctor. She's going to come on to us pretty strong, right? But we've been warned about that because obviously she's dealing with some stuff. Hey, Betsy.
Girl, you are some grade A poon. Anybody ever tell you that?
Yes, all the time. Yes, but never a woman.
Trust me, the alpha males are overrated. Plenty of them in the army. All they're good for is killing each other and taking smelly shits.
Smelly shits. You should get medical help for your trauma. Have you seen any serious combat around here? Yeah, let's ask her that first, right? It's better to lean in with instead of just going like, you know, you should go seek medical help. Right, let's lean into it. Let's ease our way into it. Have you seen any serious combat here?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
Nasty how?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
Really? First I've heard about conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone cold bitch after all.
You're a sniper.
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
I didn't know that all snipers wear shades.
They don't. Only the good ones do. My partner's got some potential, so I let him wear those goofy glasses. I tell him they're his training shades.
I met him.
He totally buys it. Truth is, his eyes just suck.
Oh, bless him. Who's your partner? We know, of course.
The little guy.
We're making
Ten
small
of
talk.
spades. I like him because he listens. Doesn't shut up the rest of the time, but when I talk, he listens. Also, he doesn't pull any stupid come-ons, like practically every other horn dog alpha male on this base. Might be he's just scared of me, though.
So snipers work in pairs?
Yeah. We spot for each other, watch each other's backs. Usually works pretty well, unless you get paired up with an asshole. Thing is, there's a lot of assholes in the army. Now, if they paired me up with somebody who looks like you...
Good grief!
Downtime in the army.
She really does come on
Nobody
strong.
around but you and your partner. Plenty of time for whatever we want.
Okay. You should get medical help for your trauma.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Okay, we can do this ourselves as it goes, right? Because we've got the skills here. We can go in medicine. Mental trauma can slow you down or distract you, but it's treatable, just like any bullet wound or speech. You're a weak link. I know it, you know it, and First Recon knows it. Do something about it. That sounds a bit mean, right? And to me, it seems like medicine is what we'll go with. Speech would be worth the most XP because it's the higher check, right? But we're going to go with medicine on this occasion just because I feel like it's nicer.
Just another injury to take care of, huh? Well, when you put it that way. All right. You can tell the lieutenant I finally caved. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good
Dr.
at this sort of
Usanagi is the New Vegas Medical Center, right? So let's go and talk to the lieutenant. I think that's an option because we've actually spoken to her at this point. Either that, or we'll get pointed in the direction of the New Vegas Medical Center after speaking... Well, after doing this quest. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, Lieutenant Gorobets. I didn't notice earlier, but you appear to have sunscreen... Applied sunscreen like lipstick. You've got very, very pale lips, my friend. I convinced Corporal Betsy to get help from Dr. Usanagi.
I wish someone with your medical training had come along sooner. I think she'll actually stick with the treatment because of what she said. I was afraid that Betsy wouldn't go for long-term treatment because she didn't want to look bad.
Oh, she's going to come on to her, isn't she?
You settled that. Do me a favor.
It's Dr.
let
Usanagi.
You know Corporal Betsy is coming.
Oh, God.
I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
All right. Coolio. So I think that's done. Oh, deliver Gorobet's message to Dr. Usanagi. That's fine. What we'll do, we'll make some money here by turning... Oh, I've been doing that a lot today. Beg your pardon. By doing a 3-card bounty. Hopefully we can make enough money that when we go up to New Vegas Medical Center, we can pick up a we can pick up a new implant as well, right? So let's go and do some killing. So that was an awful lot of talking then. I like to speak to First Recon though, because they're so fucking cool, right? First Recon are really flipping cool. Let's go and, oh, my dehydration level has increased. How bad is it right now? Fuck. That was, thirsty work, all that yapping, right? Okay, how much water do I have on me? Let me have a look. Where's my purified water? 6! Alright, oh god. It's not gonna make a dent. That'll do, right? And then we'll eat something with it as well. I've got all that gecko steak at the moment, so I may as well eat some of that. And that will sort out my food situation. Sleep's okay. Water is the one to keep an eye on. Water's the one that goes up the fastest. Because that makes sense, right? You can live without food longer than you can live without water. So that makes perfect sense. And you're in the Mojave as well. It's probably fucking ball soup hot out in the Mojave. So that makes perfect sense. Right, okay, let's go hunting for Violet first of all. We got to go deep into Fiend territory though. Have I got the right thing? I have got the right thing active. So let's be on our way. We're going to sneak as well because we're out in open field where it's basically Fiend territory. Like I said earlier, the Fiend's not really that much of a problem, but still. Have I got an alternate weapon that we can swap to for the final kill? I don't, right? Recharge rifle has got a high probability of turning it into ash. And my current weapon in my hands has got a high probability of turning it into goo. So maybe we can wait for Boone to get the final hit in. I don't know. Let's see. Right. Hello there, sir. Who are you? Let me talk to you. You're just an
nice
NPC.
job out there.
Got you. Right. Okay. As I mentioned, we're going into Fiend territory proper now. I think there's a lot of traps out in this area as well. I've already see red on my compass. So there's trouble up ahead. 3 days without water, 1 week without food. There you go. This is an educational channel. Are you pulling the Bear Grylls and drink your own pee-pee? You can't do that, but that would be interesting if you could, right? Mine box? Hell yeah, I like mines. Frag mines are fun. That would be an interesting mechanic, I guess, right? I don't think that's in any Fallout game, to my knowledge, but you know what? Maybe if there's not a mod for it, and any modders are listening right now, a mod where you can convert your pee into drinking water, maybe, right? Right, we're deep in Fiend territory now, so let's have our wits about us. There is definitely going to be traps. Right, so watch out for frag mines on the ground. I don't have light step yet. So definitely be fiends. Right. Oh, bless. You've got a cool few. You have a laser rifle, however. Right. Oh, I'm in caution. Is my sneak that bad? Who got me into caution? They're all the way over there. Yeah, it's them. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, they're making their way up this way. So I'm in caution from them. Back around this. Back into hidden. Nice. Oh, that's a grenade. Can we shoot it? Oh, please. Let this work, please. This will be so cool. Nice! It didn't kill her, though. It didn't kill her, but we did blow up a grenade in her hand. That was pretty fucking cool. These no giblets. And goo. I've gained karma. That's another thing. You gain karma for every time you kill one of these guys. Because, you know, why not, I guess. Who's firing fucking plasma? Oh god, it's more fiends. Maybe they're the ones who spotted me. One of them had a plasma rifle, I think. There was plasma flying past us. I'm gonna go and check that out, actually. There's more fiends somewhere. Or something over in that direction. Perhaps they've been drawn in by the NCR and they're fighting with them. They will attack each other. Which one of you had a fucking plasma rifle? Not you. You had a laser rifle. I'll take your ammo, though. Hell yeah. Oh, I've got 10 pounds of carry weight left. That's not good. It was you! Oh, I'm in danger. No, not Eddie. Aim at my foes, Fats, not my allies, right? Nice. That's precisely how I want the fight to Violet to go, right? I want to get a hit, and then I want Boone to finish it off, like he just did. Right, that plasma rifle I'm going to give over to Eddie to add to the collection. In fact, no. Do you know what? I've been saving them for repairs, right? So let's do that now. May as well. There we go. My gun is now back up to spick and span. By that I mean tip-top condition. Right, where the fuck is Violet? I thought she was the easiest of the fiends to find, but here we are. I think inside there leads you to the vault where they come from. They come from a vault. They've made their home out. I think they might have even come from Vault 3. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, though. But they certainly inhabit Vault 3 now. That's their home. If you have enough water and have some fat, and you can live without food for 1 to 2 months, but you will experience lasting health issues after that. Dang. This is an educational channel. Yeah, that'd probably fuck you up for the rest of your life, right? Like, your stomach acids would probably start dissolving your stomach and whatnot. You'd have, what's it called? Did your muscles deteriorate? Is it it begins with an A. Right, I'm going to try and move around these carts here, see if that takes us near Violet. I got a funny feeling she's hanging out behind here. There's a lot of fucking red over there. Oh, it's fiends. Of course it's fiends. Well, that is, right? That's not the big pile of... that was an awesome shot, even if I do say so myself. Isn't a big pile of red, though? That's over in that direction. That's probably where Violet is. If not Violet, maybe Cook or Driving a Fire. Right, you've got a laser RCW, which is like baby's first Gatling laser. Right, that was a hit. Why is Boone using a fucking baton? I just caught a glimpse of him with a baton in his hand. That might be where Cook hangs out over there. In those ruins there. It may also be where Driving a Fire might be there. Fiend. I don't want to go for Cook yet because there's a really interesting way of dealing with Cook. Cook is, to my mind, is the worst out of the lot as well. Real nasty piece of work. If you could see dogs over there, then that's where Violet is, but my quest marker says otherwise, right? That's not where Cook hangs out. You'll know if it's where Cook hangs out, because there's a bunch of Brahmin outside. That's a lot of fiends. Some of the... Oh, they've spotted me. Most of them are Driving a Fire. It's Driving a Fire. Alright, well, being as we're here, we may as well deal with him, right? Right, I want to injure him. I don't want to kill him. I'm hoping Boone gets the final hit. He's also a melee lad, so if you take out his leg, then I can run away nicely. I got stuck on a car. Right, remember Boone is not immortal either on hardcore. Boone, kill him.
Damn it, that's gonna...
Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Okay, I better do some healing. Right. We'll stack whatever we've got on us. So, bit of drink. Gecko steak. Delicious. Eat that, right? Stack everything that we can get. I'm going to skip over purified water because we're kind of running low. Stim pack. That'll do, right? Now, get another shot on Driving the Fire, but don't kill him. Hopefully, one of my companions will finish him off. I'm gonna kill that guy who's running up to Boone with, what do you got there? Shotgun, isn't it? Caravan shotgun. I can't really get that good of a... Oh, I've got no AP anyway. Right, they're down. Driving the Fire is running away. He's got a gun! He's got a gun. That means he's dropped his melee weapon, which is his preference. Right, there goes his other leg. Can you let's finish this guy off? Seriously. Oh, I think they might have just got him. Because I got some XP. Eddie got the kill. Nice one, Eddie. Right, so let's... Oh god, I got turned around by the kill cam. Driving a Fire. I'll take his buff out. And I'll take his head, right? Because we didn't vaporize him. He's got electron charge packs. Nice. Jet. And Psycho. Laser RCWs are worth quite a bit. They only weigh 4. And that's quite good weight to value ratio, right? Shiny anklet. I do feel very educated. Goku, it's a pleasure. We hope you go smarter than you came. That's why Ozempic is dangerous. It will eat you up. Fat, muscle, bones, everything gets eaten. Osteoporosis. It's dangerous because people aren't hungry, yes, but they don't change their lifestyle, like eating better and moving more. So the body goes after the muscles at one point. Is that stuff that everyone's injecting themselves with now to suppress their appetite? Is that the stuff you're on about? I only found out about this the other day. Because... I'm going to give you the frag mines for now as well, Eddie. Because it's more carry weight for me, right? I probably shouldn't say this, really. But we had a customer who was using it. And they ordered so much food at the same time as well. It was crazy. But they were clearly using this fucking stuff that suppresses your appetite. Right? What ammo am I carrying around right now? Am I carrying around stuff that I shouldn't be? No, all energy stuff. I mean, I could pick up bullets to sell, but... one, I can't really be bothered, and two... I've got other things that I can sell anyway. Especially these laser RCWs are like a dime a dozen with the fiends. Yeah, let's leave all that behind. They had a varmint rifle, bless them. That's baby's first gun in this game, right? Laser RCW, there we go. Good job. Good job, lads. That's one of the heads down. We didn't ask about Driving a Fire, but still. At least we got their head, right? And we didn't turn them into goo. I want to try and do the same thing with Violet now. So I'm going to concentrate on the rest of the fiends around her and her dogs. Whereas I'll injure her as much as I possibly can without killing her. And then we'll hopefully let one of the lads do the honors, right? She lives over there. With all that bellowing smoke coming out of it, right? And that's why there's a big chunk of red on my compass as well. Let me do a little tiny bit of healing before we go in, because there's a good chance we'll take some hits here. I'm gonna just stick with Stim Pack. Let's use some of those. That should get me up to full, no problem. Yeah, I don't want to reduce her to goo. And then I've got a really, really cool way of killing Cook as well. I think it's the way we did it last time, but it's fun, so I'm going to do it again. Should we just... no, let's go and turn in what we got and then go for Cook. I can see dogs up there. Like I said, a good way of dealing with Violet is by getting rank 1 of Animal Friend as well, so the dogs aren't an issue. Plus then you can leave the dogs alive for later on, because they have another use later on. Let me get Doggo, maybe? Ah, who's that? That's a dog. That's also a dog. Right, that's got their attention. We're only in caution now. Right, one dog down. Who's that? Who's that there? That's Violet. Okay. That's actually Violet. So, stick with the dog. Okay, they're all charging at me. That's fine. Hopefully I can vaporize you. And well, we're taking a risk there on a 50-50. Okay. I couldn't even take out one of them. Good job, lads. Right, that's a lot of dogs. Dog scoop. Right, okay. Let's get some injuries on oh, are they doing good work on her? Oh, good job, lads. This is much better than driving a 5. In fact, I don't want to take a shot in case I kill her. She's almost dead. Go on, Eddie. Good job, right? And we can take her head intact as well. Fantastic. Right, we're going to leave Cook for now. But I'm going to go turn these 2 heads in first, right? What have you got? Psycho. Violet's head. And there goes her head. Goes pop. Nice you. Right, let's go back to Camp McCarran for now. We'll deal with Cook once we've got his location. From, I can't remember the guy. Oh, Major Datry, right? Major Datry. Right, full health as well. I'm going to fast travel because I'm incredibly lazy. Where are we? Camp McCarran. Camp McCarran. Oh, for a second I thought we crashed. Pardon me. Let me catch up with you guys as well. Yep. It was usually for diabetics in smaller doses. The head will drop even when she's goo. Don't worry. No, it won't. It won't be an intact head. It'll be a mutilated head if she turns to goo. It does affect the condition of the head. You'll still be able to pick it up, but it'll be a mutilated head, and you won't get as much money for the reward. Viagra was a heart medicine once, but people always find different use for it. I don't know if I should say this as well, but I've taken Viagra. I used to know a guy, right, who got it on prescription, and he was like, oh, you go have one to try out, right? And I took it when I went home, and fucking hell. That shit won't go away, right? It's there for hours. It was funny. It's a quest item, indeed. Do you plan to interact with the Khans? Yes. Then you might want to spare Cook for now. Where's that? Why is that? No, that's not the one in Vault 3. I'm confusing something, I think. It is Cook. Gonna look that up. I took it too. It was great night. Yeah, shit's wild. Anyway. Shit's wild. No, we don't need to spare Cook. Not for the Khans. Right. It's fine. Let's go and speak to Major Datry. And then we'll talk to him about Cook. We'll skip over driving a fight because we already killed him by accident.
Yep. I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths
2!
on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You made me
if
one
you hand
happy
him in a
son of
mutilated
bitch, you know
head,
that? Here,
then he'll be like, I don't know if this is
Yours.
supposed to be them, but I'm gonna have to I'll give you less money, or something to that
trust you to do the job.
avail anyways, right? I'm paraphrasing, but he'll be like, oh yeah, I don't know, I can't tell who it is, but you know, I gotta have to pay you less or whatever, right? I took it was a great night. Oh, I read that, beg your pardon. It was Motor Runner I meant. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I know why you would have thought... If you thought Motor Runner, I know why you would have thought to keep him alive. But no, it's Cook. It's absolutely fine to kill him right now. Actually, I have another head.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well. Driver in the fire.
250 caps. That's enough to get an implant, right?
Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. need all the help they can get there.
Send first recon down
That's
to
two
Camp Forlorn Hope.
psychopaths
Did
dead.
you hear that?
If you can bring down the third, there's a bonus in it.
Because all this time we're gonna be building up morale for Camp Forlorn Hope and building up their forces to go and take Nelson, right? So it's all according to the Kaikaku or whatever that phrase is, right? All right, I'll go after Cook Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says. Anyway.
Little
Maybe it's
Buster's
bullshit,
funny.
but I'd still ask him about it.
All right, who's Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Anything else I should know?
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Okay. You were at Bitter Springs, I'm told.
Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
What can you tell me about the Great Khans?
We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR
And
territory
that's connected
for long.
to Motor Runner.
They know
right?
the land.
That's why you were
move quick.
thinking Goku.
There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win. The casualties would be high.
Okay, I heard you're Bitterroot's father.
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made first recon.
Isn't that nice?
I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him.
Bless. Having trouble with the fiends? No, that's not asking that, right? Because that would be dumb. Little Buster, where are you, Little Buster? Where are you, Buster? Right? I love this guy. This guy's great. Right, Little Buster.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right?
Nope.
Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Just quit. Alright. Major Daughtry said I should ask you about Cook Cook.
The rapist with the flamethrower? Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I was stalking him for a while. Real good at that. Watching people from where they can't see me, you know? Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too.
That's the key, right? That's the key. He's got a favorite Brahmin. You supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory.
You said glory twice.
Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
Why does Daughtry owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
I take it they were fiends?
Damn right they were. They were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished.
This guy,
Over.
he's so funny.
See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
How long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last in most jobs.
A month. You've worked a lot of different trades?
Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
This guy's classic, right? At least a month. I know, right? He's been a bounty hunter for a month. Sleeps for 12 hours. I've been known to hunt a few bounties myself. That's not a lie either. We just took out 2, right?
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
What are you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my caps from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gamora and win big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gamora, so that means I've got better odds of winning big. I got this figured out.
This guy's fucking classic. Right. Why did you quit the trade?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money. But it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my ass rape.
Oh, this guy's fantastic. Pleasure meeting you, little buster. Good luck at Gamora, right?
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling a shitload of caps, right?
Oh, fucking love that guy. What a character, right? I'm serious about my asshole. Quitting the job. Not willing to put my asshole on the line. Oh, fucking great. Right, okay. I love this game. This game is amazing. Right? This game is amazing. Right, okay. We've got Cook as our active quest. He has a Cloud Strife armor. That's the metal armor. That's the one that would have worked with, what was that perk called again? The reflective, shiny one. I can't remember what it's called now off the top of my head. Would be so cool if he'd be lying on the strip with no clothes later on because he lost it all. That would be pretty cool. Right, that would be pretty cool. Right, before we go and take care of Cook, I'm going to take another quick break, guys, because I'm busting for a wee. Right, so let's call it no longer than 4 again. No longer than 4. I'll meet you right outside McCarran. But bear with, and I will be RB. You're right or what? Huh? Right, let's go and deal with Cook, right? And then maybe we'll pop over to Usanagi as well. And see where we're at after that. So, where is Cook on the map? Straightforward, right? Again, sneaking, right? I can't believe we're still wearing the armored vault suit as well. It's about time we changed our armor, I think. As soon as we get something better. What kind of condition is it in, out of curiosity? Because we've taken a few knocks. It's still a DT8. It's not bad. Although we have nearly died today, fighting fiends. It's not it's not good, right? Fiends are, but they do use laser weaponry, so you know. And we are low level at the moment. Right, okay. I really wish I can't wait to get plasma spaz, because the more shots I can get off with this gun, the better. Really, what's the best way to approach this? Because we've got to get over to there, I believe. But I don't want to go barging in there, right? There's something that I want to do first. We're going to do this smart, right? Because if this all works out, we won't even have to kill Cook. And we'll have his preserved head as well. At the same time. The clue was in what little Buster told us about his Brahmin. That's the clue. Right? Let's go across this bridge again. At least we know we've taken out most of the fiends this way. I doubt they would have respawned yet. But who knows, right? Been some weird respawns in this game today. Like that Gutsy. How the fuck did that thing come back to life? I know you guys said in buildings they respawn every 7 days, so maybe that's why. I think it's actually that one there, that ruined building up ahead. So we might have to cross another, like, what would you call it, chasm? Oh, this is a rail track, not a... yeah. Right, I think I want to go around from the right-hand side, though. Right, it's all clear so far, which is good. There's a location nearby. I don't know how nearby, though. Ooh, some goo. Look at that, some green goo. Ah, we've already looted. Either that or they didn't have... Oh, more fiends. Right, that's our target, right? That's our target. Drain microfusion cell. Nice. Microfusion cells are what this gun takes, so hell yeah. Right, I'm gonna scooch around from the right-hand side. Because I want to get a good view of his Brahmin. That's what I want. Can we get through there? I'm not going to risk it just yet, right? We're going to go around these walls. Which are disappointingly not very furry. Sunset Sarsaparilla! Alright, this looks like the way. There's a non-hostile tick over there on my compass. I wonder what that is. Perhaps a Brahmin? Yes, it's definitely a Brahmin because it's got a quest marker on there. Now, that has become an optional task. Now that we've spoken to Little Buster. You want to take a good look at his Brahmin? That sounds dirty. It's not the mouth it comes out of, it's the mind it goes into, Sue Ellen. Right. Right, here we go. Can I get a good view of Queenie? Hello, Queenie. Now then. I want to kill Queenie. Because what that'll do is put Cook into a rage where he will attack his own men. And then hopefully his own men will do the job for us. And not mutilate his head either. So we can turn it in pristine. Right, there's a fiend there. Don't get spotted, right? The sneak attack should do this. Oh god. Be cool. There we go. Nice, clear shot at Queenie. Right, Queenie's dead. That's going to put Cook into a rage. And he's going to fight his own men. Why have you got your baton out? Boom. You're a fucking sniper. Right. Okay, there he goes. Right, they're attacking us. Not Cook. Oh, Cook is going for his own men. You can tell because you can see the guy with the flamer. That's Cook. Now, this should all work itself out between the fiends and my companions. Unfortunately, my companions are killing the fiends quicker than they're killing Cook. Is Cook dead? Cook might be dead. That's a grenade. No, it's not. They're just swapping to a melee weapon. I'm going to help out here, because that's not Cook. Right? I can kill them if they're not Cook, because I don't want to turn Cook to goo. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a grenade. I was right, that was a grenade. It's a regular fiend. 33% is about as good as I'm going to get from this distance. You never know, we might get lucky. Nope. Okay, never mind. I got the fiend. I got a critical strike. Right. Cook appears to be dead. He appears to be dead. Let's go and collect our reward. No fiends are left. That worked out swimmingly. Between my companions and them and Cook going in a rage. Right, where is he? You can tell because he's wearing all the, like, heavy armor. He's got a mask. Oh, this is the bastard here. Cook with his head intact. Fantastic. Give me that. And your mentats. Nice. There's something else you want to pick up from here as well. Which is this. Recipes. Cook fiend stew. Oddly, Cook is the fiend's cook. As well as being a crazy bastard, right? Do I take this Brahmin meat? Brahmin steak is really good, right? If I can cook this up. Brahmin steak gives you +1 strength. Which is obviously fantastic for us. And that my friends, is how you take care of Cook. Nice and easy. While we're passing as well, let's grab Queenie's meat. There we go. Can I even cook Brahmin steak? I don't know if I got the survival for it. If not, we can always frag grenade. I don't mind if I do. Right, I've got 2 pounds of carry weight left, which is not good. Let's fast travel back to McCarran. There we are. Damn, Andy, dropping wisdom like it's fiends. I bet Queenie is a bit creamy on the inside. Well, being as you brought it up, Sue Ellen, it is alleged that he has sex with Queenie, and that's why he gets really annoyed when you kill it, right? This is Pry's favorite Brahmin. Okay, where's Major Datri? He's over here on this occasion. Maybe he's sleeping, right? It is quite late. Let's go wake him up and hand in Cook's head. Wake up! Here's your head. Oh, that sounded. Do you know what? Don't forget I said that. Datri, my good man. Hello.
Still working on that last bounty?
Nope, I've worked on it all that I need to. Here's your bounty.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. You've been one hell
Oh,
of a
look at that, level
struggle.
13! Oh, not quite. Oh, we did. We did hit level 13. Again, and not an interesting level because there's no perk,
Wish I had a
right?
few grunts as good as you. I'm good working with you.
Liked. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. We're liked by the NCR. Isn't that lovely? Right, okay. I'm going to round off my energy weapons to 95. Repair could stand to go up a bit, I guess. Right? So could my sneak. I'm getting spotted far too easily. And then we got 3 random points to spend. Which speech we need to be pushing up as well. Right, that needs to be going up in the right direction. Do you know what? Energy weapons, why not? No perk though, unfortunately. Because it is an odd number. Right, I want to go and find Betsy. But I don't know where she's going to be because it's nighttime. And I don't know where the first recon's quarters are. I would love to talk to Betsy and tell her about... Well, tell her the good news, really. The Cook's been dealt with. We'll probably have to speak to her again, though, as part of... Where is it? I Don't Hurt Anymore. So let's go and see Dr. Usanagi. And while we're at it as well, I do have enough caps for another implant. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. New Vegas Medical Clinic. Wasn't Betty or what?
Hello?
Another
Hi, are you there?
Eddie jump scare.
Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh.
We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
Now we can make contact with the Brotherhood as well. Let's flipping go. Anyway, right. As I was saying, or as I was reading, beg your pardon, wasn't Betty, or whatever her name is, deeply annoyed because you killed Cook? Well, she doesn't know. We haven't spoken to her, right? But we are speaking to Usanagi about her therapy to deal with her trauma. So maybe we'll get to tell her as part of this quest. Right? Because you deprived her of her revenge or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's going to be pissed off or not. But anyway, where's Usanagi? She's probably sleeping, right? Everyone's fucking sleeping lately. Usanagi! I should probably give her a heads up that Betsy's going to come on to her.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Corporal Betsy, Betsy from 1st Recon will be coming to you for mental treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Fantastic. And there's another 225 XP. Let's go. I want to buy an implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Now then. I want luck and I want agility. How much endurance have we got off the top of my head? I think I got 5, right? And we've got strength and intelligence at the moment. I think it works one implant per point of endurance that you have. Then you can always boost that with intense training as well. So we've got 2 out of 5. I do want agility and I do want luck. And then there's some extra ones here, like the subdermal implant and the regenerating ability. The regenerating ability is nice, but not really important, right? Because we can heal ourselves. Subdermal is really nice, actually, because it gives you a bit of damage resistance for free before you even put on any armor. I'm going to go with agility now, though, because agility is a really important stat. It controls your AP. So that's really important for us because we're going to be basically an energy weapons VATS crit build when all is said and done. So I'm going to go with agility here now. Right, give me some agility, Dr. Usanagi.
The reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
Here's the caps!
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
And we're broke again. Until we sell some ordnance, anyways. Here we go. So let's have a quick look at our special. We are now up to 6 agility, which isn't bad at all. 10 intelligence. Our perception's being boosted by our hat, I think, by 1. So that's naturally a 5, and luck 7. That also affects our skills as well. Because if we look at agility here, this affects guns and sneak. So they would have gone up by an extra 2. Because it's 2 points per... is it 2 points? Yeah, it's 2 points per point of special. Because I was on 65, it's now on 67. What was the other one? Guns. Guns is still really crap, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. So yeah. Let's go and see if we can speak to Betsy now. If we can go and find her. She might not actually be in Camp McCarran anymore. That's the end of the quest as well. Yeah, because I got a whack of experience, didn't I? So let's go back to McCarran really quickly and see if we can find Betsy. Right? Camp McCarran, where are you? There you are. This is why I always end up dehydrated as well, because obviously when you're traveling around like this, even fast travel makes time pass, which means that my my hunger and stuff goes up during that time period. Right, let's go and see First Recon. Betsy might not be here. She might be in, she might have been removed from Camp McCarran because... Oh, fuck, they're in Camp Fallen Hope, aren't they? Fuck. Of course they are. They got, reassigned to Fallen Hope. I forgot about that. Where's Fallen Hope? I tell you what, let's activate... Restoring Hope, because then we can find it that way. There we go. I want to talk to Betsy. She might not be here. She might be going through a treatment, good, right? Soldier. Oh, I'm fucking dehydrated as well. Of course I am. Where would they be? They might be in HQ. Ah, right. Here's Gorbaretz. Gorbaretz. Well, however you fucking say his name. I don't see anyone else around though. What's the time? Right, it's not early. You all should be wondering. I don't think Betsy's gonna be here, right? Or maybe she is, but fuck knows where the rest of First Recon are.
Red beret's looking good, soldier.
Thank you. You talking to me or Boone? We're both wearing red berets. Do you know what? Let's assume that Betsy's working hard on her trauma and absolutely thrilled that Cook is dead, right? Shame we couldn't speak to her though, see if she had any unique dialogue after you kill Cook. I'm not sure if she does or not, to be honest with you. But anyway, good spring sauce, so we can have a free drink. If anyone does know, you'll have to let me know. Right, my dehydration is pretty bad right now. We can get a free heal here as well. I'm going to go and check and see if I can cook this Brahmin meat as well. 'Cause if we can't... The recipes that you have to cook food is tied to your survival skills. So survival kind of works like medicine. Whereas with medicine, things like Stimpack, Rad-X, Radaway are more effective the higher your medicine skill is. With your survival skill, the more effective food items are, right? They'll do more healing over time if you've got higher survival. But there's also another benefit to survival, and that's recipes. What you can cook. And to cook Brahmin steak, I can't, unfortunately, even though I've got all this Brahmin meat. Is it in the list? This is alphabetical, right? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Hang on, bear with me. Brahmin steak, I need survival 35. Oh, I might be able to get that. Hold on. What's the name of the magazine? It's the survival. No, that's permanent one. No. Guns. I don't know if there is one. Survival, lad's life. All right, I'm gonna use one now, so I can make some Brahmin steak. Here we go. 5 Brahmin steaks, hell yeah. And the reason why is they're fucking good, right? For us, anyways. Strength +1. I can also help myself to Brahmin steak in Novak periodically as well. After doing that quest for... I forget their name, unfortunately, but they're a lovely old couple. I helped them with the Nightkin who was killing their Brahmin, right? Speaking of, let's go and have a look, see if I can go and get some now. While we're at it as well, being as I just dealt with my thirst, let's eat some food. I've got gecko steak left, so I'll eat one of them and that should sort that out. I forget the name and I feel really bad because I like them. They're cool. McBride's, of course. Right, now their fridge might have restocked. Oh, it doesn't. It's empty. Okay, maybe I'm too early. Maybe you have to wait a specific amount of time. Or maybe I'm just wrong about that. Right. But I was under the impression that that periodically refills. Because that could be that would be awesome. An infinite source of Brahmin steak. That would be fantastic. But I do have 7 on me now. Which is nice. But anyway, let's pop back home, shall we? Here we are. And I think we'll wrap it up there for this week, right? That was quite a good session. We got a lot done in retrospect, right? We're now level 13, which is nice. Look how fucking cool we look as well, right? We do need to sort out the armored Vault-Tec suit, right? We need to get something better. I think I got an idea of where we can go for that as well. We can get some free combat armor from a sacked caravan. So I will look into that by next week. But we'll continue with things next week now. Yeah, I promise you this is a house run. I promise you, right? It may seem like an NCR run at the moment because we've just been doing fucking work for the NCR. But I promise you this is a house run. I swear, right? I swear it is. But yeah, let's leave it there for this week. And we'll pick up again next Friday. Let me hop over here as well. Here we are. Here we are. Check out the MISC tab. You got a lot of junk in there. Do I really? I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll have a look between now and next week, right? I'm pretty sure I've cleared it out. The only thing that would really be weighing us down would be cigarettes that we even collect, right? That we even collect. Most of the stuff in there is going to be weightless, right? But it's fine. I'll double check between now and next week, right? Between now and next week. She should be up in Forlorn Hope soon. I believe they walk there. Yeah, they get reassigned there. When you it all counts towards Forlorn Hope's morale as well. So it's good to do. See ya next week, Gull Gang. See you next week, Goku. Thanks for hanging out today, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Right, let's have a look, see who's online. We'll go and raid one of our homies. Of course. Oh, bugger. Too many clicks. Sorry, beg your pardon. Yeah, we'll go and raid out to one of our homies as well. Crowbrew's on at this time. I don't want to. I want to raid Crowbrew, of course, but if he's wrapping up soon, because it is late here. In the UK. All right, we'll keep an eye on Crowbrew. If he's not wrapping up when we are, we'll give him a little raidy raid. He's still playing. He's playing a game called No, I'm Not a Human. Crowbrew is a good dude, so I'm gonna shout him out either ways, right? Even if we don't end up raiding him. He's a good buddy of mine, and also a Welshman like me. So go and drop him a follow if you're not already, right? So we'll give them a shout out, and keep an eye out in case he wraps up before we raid out. It is getting on. It is getting on. Why is he 7?
How did he get there? Why are you shooting?
Really good dude anyways. Good dude to go and follow. Even if we don't end up raiding out over there.
That's scary game.
Right. Thank you very much to Potato Sauce for the follow. Really appreciate that. Devilish Otaku, thank you for following and for the raid as well. And thank you to Christian for the raid as well. Thank you guys. Thank you very, very much indeed. But thank you all for hanging out as well. Oh, wait there. Did I forget to... Nope. Okay, I thought I saw something there, but I didn't. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed for hanging out today. Like I always say, the most valuable thing that you have, the most valuable commodity that you own is your time. So thank you very much for spending a bit of it here with me, hanging out, playing video games. That's it for me this week, though. We'll be back on Monday. I kind of know what the... Thank you very much, Goku. No stream without bitties on my watch. Thank you for that. You scared the shit out of me. And you reminded me as well. There was some bitties flying around today. So thank you to everyone who did redeem to take bitties as well. As I was saying, I know what the schedule is going to look like next week pretty much. We're going to finish Gears of War on Monday because I had so much fun in Gears of War. We'll finish that Gears of War Reloaded. So that'll be Monday. Skyrim Wednesday. Minish Cap. Hopefully we'll win Minish Cap. It's going to be Vati Must Die. End Boss, we're going to stream until we beat him on Thursday. And then, of course, we'll be back in Fallout New Vegas for Fallout Fridays. And however long is left of your Big Friday. None for me. I'm in Big Saturday right now. But however long is left for you, enjoy it, right? Have fun. Enjoy your weekend as well. Have a good one. And party hard. Be merry. By all means. But don't be daft with it. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for this week as well. It's been another cracking week here on Mecha May Fly. And that's a lot of that is down to you guys. So thank you very much indeed. Look after yourselves this weekend. Follow me on my socials. Schedule will be up on Monday, right before we go live, 6 p.m. UK time. And it's good to follow me over on either X or Instagram anyways to keep in the know, because that's where I post any updates that I need to update. So if you want to know what's going on, look to there. If you're interested in anything we played in the past, any of our previous playthroughs, it's all over on YouTube. Go and check out my YouTube. While you're over there, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost a button. Doesn't cost a button. That was what I was about to say. Doesn't cost a penny either, though. So hit that subscribe. And thank you very much. And that's good night from me. Bye-bye, everyone. Nasta. I was still muted. Shambles. Right. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Nosta.
Misfits